I'm not stopping you.
Ashton is. And he's working that day.
I'm not.
He wants me to be at the ready for him when he comes off at 12 o'clock.
I get off at I'm only working a half day.
I'll be around.
I need somewhere to go after work.
We can go to Miller's.
Still come here.
Go to Miller's.
We can go to Miller's.
Okay.
All right, fine. I'm not working.
Are you kidding me? Shot-sized glasses. They only make the big bottle. So I couldn't get 4 regular small shots to get with that. So I kind of just left it alone.
I was talking to Dan and Jesse before because they saw the sour apple here. I want to figure out a way to mix that drink with caramel. And I don't know if doing a caramel syrup, like what you would use at Starbucks, would be good. Dan had the idea of salted caramel. Or just pouring caramel drizzle in and mixing it. But I just feel like the caramel would end up settling at the bottom of the drink.
I would just put it on the glass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Outside.
That's a good idea,
inside,
too.
I mean.
You don't want caramel on your lips, though.
No, on the, like...
Oh, like drizzle it on the glass like they did at
Yeah.
the place?
I want it on the glass
General
and on
Ledger?
my lips.
Yeah, but every time you take a sip, it's going to be on your,
But
your lips, though.
the way that that glass I had kind of umbrellaed out.
You mean the martini?
I don't know if that. Yeah, it kind of sat around the rim.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you get any taste from it? Could you taste the caramel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's try it next time.
There was actual apples in that drink.
There was a slice. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, the General
We'll
Ledger.
get some ideas. Cheers, guys. We'll get some ideas.
Cheers.
I can't hear.
I made a little bit more in here. I don't know if you haven't poured
Tim
yet.
looks like Shaq holding a water bottle.
Yeah, he does do it. Or like Andre the Giant holding a beer can. You ever see that photo? That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, my.
You look cozy, though, Tim. You look comfortable.
I feel cozy. It was very cold this morning,
Oh, my goodness. I didn't need all of that in my life. That's a lot of
It's
drink.
enough to make you feel good.
It'll warm you up.
Will this warm me up, though? Or like, okay.
You'll feel warm.
Should I have put ice in there?
Yeah.
All right. What? This is
Because
caramel.
it's kind of
Nope.
Not caramel. We wanted to put caramel.
It's
Man,
sour apple
sour apple moonshine.
moonshine.
You smell that, man?
No, I don't.
Smell it. Take a whiff. Try it if you want.
Take
Did
a
you try
sip.
it yet? What was that? Why didn't you just back away?
I had to like...
Exhale.
Oh,
You had a burp. Like it?
yeah.
You want a
Tim,
glass, don't you?
go in for a second visit.
Yeah, easy now.
I can chug that with
said,
no
"You
taste
can
of
chug it?"
alcohol.
I told you.
Yeah. You gonna have some? What's up with this one ice cube?
Oh, that's
That's
a little
dangerous.
concerning.
It's a rogue cube, huh? Well, the ice was sitting in the glass for a little bit. I think that's what it was.
The man's stuck to the bottom of the glass.
I've never seen an ice cube not float. Something's wrong here.
It's good, isn't
I
it?
need to try some of those other flavors they got.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna
what have you done so far? What have you tried?
the raspberry. You okay?
Oh, that's it?
I've had the raspberry, and then we had the mocha.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that
Mocha?
was?
Yeah.
And the banana...
And then the banana, not split, banana pie, banana
pudding.
cream
Banana
pie, pudding.
And we had one more, didn't we?
I don't think
No,
so.
we've only had 2.
We had 2 here. Ashton had 1 at home.
We had one of the flavors 2 weeks in a row.
Okay. Next week, since it's the day after Thanksgiving, we'll have the pumpkin one, the creamy one. It's the creamy one, though. But
Yeah, I am kind of. Well, we haven't gotten there yet, but I am upset that we're kind of ending the time of the cinnamon and pumpkin
Yeah.
flavors.
Yeah.
I'm always kind of sad when that's over.
You can still carry
But-
it through.
Starbucks keeps selling the pumpkin spice lattes through December, so pumpkin spice latte. Tim, let me tell you, Jesse turned me on to something amazing. The Starbucks in Target is jam up, man. Those ladies know what they're doing. You don't like it?
He doesn't like the Target one.
I've been there 2 weeks in a row, and it's just been home run both times.
What do you mean home run?
Drinks great.
That's it. That's it.
I thought they were doing something a little extra.
We were going there one Sunday. We were going to the normal Starbucks, and the line was massive. And I was like, let's just run in Target.
The one by Best Buy.
That one's horrible. I hate that one.
That one's the worst. So I was like, let's just run in Target, and then I'm sure it'll be shorter than that. And we went through like super quick. And then since then, I guess he's been going back every Sunday. One Sunday.
You know why? Because no one wants to get out of their car. They want to sit in the drive-thru.
Exactly. I go inside everywhere now. I don't really do drive-thrus anymore.
Yeah.
I think that's part of why it's so great. Is it takes me less than 5 minutes to get my drink, and it's good.
Unless it's like a Saturday and all the girls are out shopping, then there's like a line. I mean, it lines wraps around where the beer section is sometimes. You may just be getting there at a good time.
I feel like the time that we were there on Sunday is just a good time to be in Target in general.
Yes.
Because there's just not that many people awake
Before church
on a
still.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
But
I like this a lot.
not sure how we went down that rabbit hole, but I would definitely be up for the pumpkin spice next week. I think that's a good idea. I wonder if Brandon would drink any of that.
So I was just about to say that.
Speaking of them,
So I got Brandon on the phone today.
the Latin fever, is that what you called him?
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry, that's my fault. I still call him Brandon.
Yeah, Navarro. Had him on the phone, ran through. He's going to probably bring drinks. I told him to get with you about it. But he recommended old fashions. He said that's his drink. And I was
It's not my drink.
get with Tim.
That's my drink.
That's what I told him. I was like, you get with Tim, you drink what you want. I'm not drinking that.
I'll drink that all night.
Yeah. So I told him get with you. You guys figure out whatever. But I don't mind bringing like a plethora of stuff. You know, we'll all drink something different.
Yeah. Did he tell you what he's picking for the movie?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want me to say now or wait till the movie section?
Let's wait till we do the movie
Yeah.
review,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
y'all have made me nervous about.
I didn't say a single thing.
Tim made me nervous.
I heard him.
He wasn't smiling. He wasn't laughing. He's like, I got a couple of questions before I tell you what I thought about the movie. Okay.
I heard him as I left the room. He was like saying quiet and serious. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. So you didn't like it right off the bat? I thought that would have been right up your alley. That kind
I
of
didn't say anything. I didn't say I didn't like it.
Okay.
I just have a couple questions.
Okay. I'm just interested. That's all I'm saying. But we'll get to it later. But yeah, I talked to Navarro, got him confirmed. He's probably going to spend the night. I don't know if you guys want to spend the night also. I think you were thinking about it, right?
No, I definitely can't on Friday night, but we're doing our thing Sunday. Because Saturday I'm doing the tree Christmas thing with my family. So, no, I probably won't spend the night.
I will.
Okay.
But
Sweet.
Jess, we've got a double spend the night coming up in
we do.
in December. When we have the Christmas program, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're gonna
the weekend here.
We're gonna play Friday night, and then I'm just gonna spend the night. We'll game Saturday, go, and then spend the night again Saturday night.
Yeah, man.
What game are you guys going to play?
What do you think?
Well,
Not Overwatch.
I will tell you this: that chessboard.
Is that smiling at all?
That chessboard has got dust on it.
Yeah.
We are breaking that chessboard out. Jesse, last year, before the Christmas program, one of those days we played chess together. Do you remember that? We sat in here, turned on Christmas jazz, drank coffee, and played chess.
Yeah. So we're doing that again.
We haven't played chess in like 6 months, man.
That's not true.
When did we play chess
We just
last?
played one, I say within 2 to 3 months we played.
False.
He's like, you're wrong.
It might even have been that time back in late spring when I got sick as a dog when Zach was over here.
No, that wasn't the last time. We broke it out after that. And remember I said the last time we played this was with Zach on the porch.
Okay.
We did do it not recently. I say within 3 months in this room. We did play at some point. I don't remember when. It was not within the past month, but it wasn't that far ago.
Okay. Well, all that to say, I hope that we can play some chess because I've been itching to do it and that board is too nice.
It's because we played 2 games in one day because you beat me so quickly. Do you remember that one game?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. In like 5 minutes you won.
Let's do it.
All right.
You were just warming up, man. It wasn't a real victory.
I'm pretty sure I lost the second game.
It wasn't a real victory.
You want to spend the night too, Tim? We'll be around. You're gonna have
And
to
we're-
come watch us play though.
We're going to have to do the podcast at some point too.
Yeah.
What weekend is this?
Saturday?
Do it Saturday morning.
We can do Saturday morning and then play chess after. We've got to play chess at some point.
It's the weekend of the 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Mm-hmm. That's when Savannah and all them are going to be in Florida. That Orlando trip.
No girls allowed, Tim.
Okay.
He'll be here. He spends the night Friday night anyway.
Not today.
Well, it's your Friday still.
It is. But I came right from work. I didn't have any
Any me time?
anything. I didn't even pack.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But back to this gaming thing. Overwatch 2 is going on that day.
I guess it depends on how long.
Have you guys? When was the last time you two played
Never.
together?
Never. Once.
The one time that I
When it
spent the
launched?
night.
The one. No. Me, him, and Trey played.
It was the Saturday after Trey was on the show.
Ash, I don't hear you talk a lot about Overwatch 2. How you feeling about the game?
He hasn't played it.
It just doesn't excite me at all.
And you already bought the pass.
Yeah. I'm more excited about the Pokemon games that we better get tomorrow, or I'm
They
going to be
ship today.
poke pissed.
He texted me today in all caps. I'm gonna be pokey pissed if they don't get that game out tomorrow.
It's a pre-order, so it should come on time, right?
It shipped today.
One would hope so. And the FedEx website says overnight. But FedEx lies sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
What if you get it on Monday?
Yeah, you're probably not gonna play it till next Wednesday anyway. Right?
True, but I want to have it.
All right.
I ordered it to get it on release day. I
True.
want it home release day.
And they're sold out on the shop.
on the
you showed
website.
me.
Completely sold
The
out.
game.
Yeah, it's fine. There's other stores.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying I've never seen a game sell out before.
No.
They're
Like
just
that.
creating false hype. It's still in stock in their warehouse.
Right. Right. You're funny.
Cynic table for one.
Yeah.
Cynic table for one.
But yeah, I don't know what we'll play that day. It'll be chess and then relax, I guess, because the thing's at 5.
Yeah.
So it's not a lot of time to just like chill.
Italian oven.
Mm.
Olive Garden.
I say Olive Garden. I'm
Okay.
on a kick right now.
Okay.
I say Olive Garden.
You coming to Olive Garden?
You guys are making hella
The
plans.
OG?
I don't know. We'll see.
Fine.
I don't know that far in advance. I can't make promises that far in advance.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you? You're the first one to make the plans every time.
what is Harry Styles injured by Skittles?
Okay.
What the heck is that?
Okay,
note?
listen. So, everyone's favorite pop star, I read this week,
Yeah.
the man was performing on stage playing Kiwi, which is a good song. Yes, it is. Do you know what song I'm talking about?
I know what song you're talking
We've
about.
played it together
I know we have.
several times.
Continue.
You know, no.
You're going to think about it? This isn't pre-show, Ash.
Right,
You're
right.
not doing levels right now.
Do it, Ash. Do it.
Don't pressure me, Tim. So the man was performing Kiwi, I think in New York, and there's video of it. Someone threw Skittles on the stage, and they went in his eye.
Mhm.
And apparently this is not the first time the man's been hit by objects on stage. They said back in the summer that someone threw chicken tenders at him. I'd like to know where these people are smuggling in all this food at.
They're probably
'Cause
buying it
aren't
there.
venues pretty strict about what you can bring
You can probably buy it
inside?
there. Yeah, you can buy stuff.
They're just selling chicken tenders at the
Yeah.
at the amphitheater.
Yeah, of course. Of course they are. Yeah. That's so funny.
And I think it said back in May that he had gotten hit in the groin by something. So, poor man, he's just getting chunked at. But no, took Skittles to the eyes. So I thought that was worth mentioning.
That's
It's just
funny.
not what you want to see, you
That's
know.
funny. Yeah.
No pun intended.
Why are the Christmas lights not on? I like the
It must be
noise.
nice.
I like the noise it makes. Oh, stop. It's $18. Buy a plug.
It's just the room, Ash.
It just feels good seeing Christmas lights.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
I like it.
So let's make our way back to Brandon because I feel like you had something else you were going to say. You said he's spending the night.
Spending the night, I got him to, he's going to get his Lego collection together, and we're going to go over it. You see what kind of Legos he's got, sealed, unsealed, old ones, new ones.
Take inventory.
So he's going to take inventory. I got his movie pick, got his NFL picks.
Does he keep up with football?
He plays fantasy football.
Okay.
So
So
I
he
thought
keeps
that was
up
going to
with
be pretty
football.
awesome. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. He's going to try to sell us on doing it with us next year. He's excited. He's got a lot of stuff. It's going to be cool.
I haven't seen the man in about 6 months.
I know.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited for him to hang out for a little bit. Yeah. Tastes good?
Tastes real good.
Yeah. Hey, Ash, so I remember we were talking about me potentially buying a Gibson guitar.
I believe you said you're going to set up a Gibson fund
Yeah.
and that you've already contributed to said fund.
Yeah, it's right behind you.
Tell me more.
Top drawer. Basically what I'm doing is a top drawer. Basically what I'm doing is any just like random spare cash I get and then like money from the church and stuff, I'll just I'll put it in there.
So random spare cash for Jesse is 20s.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I want to eventually get one. What?
Let me just completely derail you for a second,
Please.
and we'll come back. So plant a
Please.
flag there. Plant a flag there. There is this excellent episode of Seinfeld where Kramer is getting money out of his wallet, and Jerry is standing there, and Kramer says, "I keep the big bills in the back," and Jerry says, "That's a 5." Continue.
You're nuts, man.
I love it.
So the Gibson fund, you already set some cash aside.
Yeah, that's basically all I was going to say. I
And
think
we're talking about a Gibson Les Paul,
a Gibson Les Paul.
which is a top tier electric guitar,
Yeah.
Worth.
somewhere in the neighborhood of $2,500 to $3,000.
Yeah. I know. I'll have to get rid of a lot of guitars to warrant doing it.
So what brought this on?
Something
Something had to poke at you.
It did. How beautiful Ashton's guitar sounds. Now, you know that blue Les Paul that's been broken for like months. So like I used to love playing the guitar, and then since it's been broke, I haven't been able to touch it. And since then, I've gotten a couple guitars, and I've been playing with Ashton a lot on the stage. And I finally get it back, and I go plug it in to play it, and it just doesn't sound good. It's an Epiphone, which is it's owned by Gibson, but it's like the low tier.
It's the cheap version of a Gibson.
Yeah. So it did fine for the years that I had it, but now that I've like playing more and more and more and noticing tone better, I need an upgrade. So I have a Gibson now, the SG, but even that one's kind of a low tier Gibson, but it's still a Gibson. But I think I'm ready for a big boy guitar, basically. And I think that's
So you're going to sell those?
I'm going to sell the blue one, the black one, and then that one there.
That'll get you the money right there.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that'll probably get me not even half.
Hey, even if it got you a third, that'd be great.
Yeah. So we're going to see if they ever sell. I just put them up on Facebook, so we'll see.
He said he's been having a hard time finding buyers because people are kind of
But no one's spending money.
putting the brakes on spending.
So I'm going to take it to that car show thing this weekend, which is really like a big flea market that is mainly centered around cars. I have like a 3-stand guitar stand. I'm just going to put all 3 on the stand, put a sign on it, and see if I can get rid of it for a couple $100. But yeah, so I've been looking at colors and which line of Gibson Les Paul,
Mhm. Which model? Yeah.
Which model, yeah. So I'm in the beginning stages, but this is a very, very long-term thing. I wanted to get it on recording that I want to commit to it,
Yes, yeah. I like it. I'll timestamp.
Yeah.
I really hope this happens because there is nothing like having the real deal.
Yeah.
I've had mine for 14 years almost. So,
Oh, my.
Yeah. It's a guitar you keep for a lifetime.
and I literally
Yeah.
play it every day, and it's just runs like a horse.
Is that your only guitar that you have?
I've got 2, but yeah, that's my main one.
Yeah, it's the gold one. Remember the one he got in high school? Yeah.
So you got that way back one.
Yeah, when I was
at People's.
14 years old, 9th
You
grade.
got a big boy guitar that young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome. So hearing that on stage when I'm playing it, or when he's playing it,
Is there like a point where you're like, okay, I'll just take this cash, put it in the bank, and then buy it and put the rest on? Whatever.
Probably. Yeah, probably. I think once I get to a certain point, yeah. Because I have that Guitar Center credit card, and you get kind of like no interest financing at certain tiers, you know? So I may just at a certain point do that, and I'll buy it and then pay off the credit card with that cash, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
nice.
There'll be a way to do it. And again, it's probably going to take me a year. It's not going to be one of those things where I like hardcore put money down for it and buy it next month. This is a very, very long-term considering making a really big purchase, you know?
Might not even go through with it.
Exactly. I don't even know. Once I have the money, who knows? But
life happens.
Nope, don't like that. What I told him was that he is a paid musician now.
It's true.
So he's making an investment
yeah,
for his job.
That's true.
you could say that.
You could write off said purchase on your taxes.
Yeah, we could. Any music purchase we make now, we can write off technically with taxes. So that will be happening.
Ash, do you want to upgrade your guitar or no?
He doesn't need to.
I don't want to sound like a douchebag, but I don't need to.
Exactly.
There's no like top more tier than that.
It would only be for like bells and whistles.
Yeah. I mean, he literally has like what Slash plays.
But you never like wanted just a different color with like a different
Sure, but not enough to spend
purchase
$3,000.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe in a couple.
Yeah,
years.
it'd be great to, get older and have a hardwood room and just have guitars hanging up on the walls. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely. I sent Jesse a screenshot. Deep purple is a new color that they're putting on Les Pauls, which I.
You're sporting right now.
Might remind you, fellas. I've got on deck right here.
Yeah.
Tim's not looking at me. He's looking at his
of course not.
I got the deep purple.
It's like, who's
here.
texting me?
But they're making that finish for some of Gibson's guitars, and I sent it to Jesse this week. It's like, man, I'd love to get
I
involved.
think it'd be cool if you guys had a guitar with the color matching your Jordans, matching like.
I try to do that sometimes when I wear when I play the Brian on stage.
Yeah.
I wear my black Chicago's because it's black, white, and red.
Yeah.
But it's not the same. It's not. It's not. It would be cool though.
It needs to happen.
Imagine some gold top Nike highs for Ashton that matches gold top Les Paul.
Let me tell you, the pollens get broken out when when I played that.
Yeah.
I wore them a couple Sundays ago. I feel like that's just such a fall shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Even though if anyone stands too close, they might get a stuffy nose from the pollen.
I remember the first time you wore them at the church. I was like,
it was too subtle.
Allergies.
It was too subtle. I couldn't pick up.
No one knew what I was talking about. Even Ashton. He walked right by me. I was like, all right. That's about right. No one would have known but him, and he didn't even pick up on it.
What a shame.
I know.
What a good joke.
I know. I was waiting weeks until he finally put him on stage.
It was a big brain joke, and it completely went over my head.
Yeah.
You're probably staring at him like, what do you do?
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, are you
okay?
sick?
Yeah. My allergies are kicking in. Listen, speaking of shoes, we have a couple things we need to go over with shoes.
Yeah.
The Chicagos are coming out in 2 days.
2 days.
Tim, are they Chicagos? I know that the app says Chicagos, but are they Chicagos? Because they don't look like your Chicagos.
Well,
oh stop!
You won't get the same. So they're Chicagos, but they're meant to look worn and used. So,
and they don't even look that worn and used.
So the bottom is supposed to be yellowing, the top is supposed to be like ripped open around the rim, like worn. I'm
gonna pull up a
photo. It's just supposed to look worn, but they're Chicagos. It's the colorway.
They are. That's really cool.
They won't look like mine, but they're gonna look good.
I think they look fantastic. The bottom looks like a little faded.
You know, it's supposed to come with a receipt too.
No way.
Yeah.
You know who else has a receipt?
Tim does.
From 2013?
Yeah, he does.
From
Yeah.
Hibbett Sports?
Do you have that framed or something?
No.
need
Listen,
to.
listen. In 2013, you can get a pair of highs for $110.
That's sick. Freaking Biden. I have.
110.
That's nothing to do with Biden.
I know. So today I set up my mom on the sneaker app. I'm going to see my dad tomorrow. I'm going to set him up on the sneaker app.
But they have to actually get on.
Oh, I know.
Did you tell them? Like
Yeah,
right
yeah.
at 10?
And what's funny is I was setting my mom up for it, and Ashley's over there today with Gia. And she's like, what am I doing? And I was like, I'm setting you up for the Chicagos are coming out Saturday. Ashley's like, oh, yeah, Billy made me an account for that, too. She's like, don't worry, Donna. I'll be with you at 10 o'clock. We'll just do it together. So my mom's doing it for me. My dad, I got Savannah set up, me. I'm going to be with Billy when it happens. So I know he's going for him, too.
Well, don't forget about it.
Yeah. Everybody's going to need to text everybody.
This
right
isn't
before.
a shoe to forget about.
I know. And Lucy and Navarro are both going for him also.
And let me tell you, do you guys remember those Cherry 11s that did a shock drop 2 days ago?
No.
Yes, I got a notification for that.
Yes. And I tried to go for them. So you know how
I wish you would have told me you wanted them.
Well, I didn't have time because I was getting pissed off because you know when you usually purchase a shoe, you use Face ID and it just checks you out.
Yeah.
Well, I always do that, so I don't know my password. And on this drop, it made me type in my password.
Wow.
And I didn't know it.
Is that just for shock drops?
I don't know.
Oof. I hope that's not a new thing.
So they try to make me type in my password. I forgot password, and they're like, please type in your password to reset your password. And I was like...
At that point,
I was like, by that time, it was sold out. And I was pissed off. But I could have gotten them. I was on there right when they dropped.
I wonder if they do that. They're trying that to keep people that set up the robot programs that just immediately enter a drop as soon as it gets in to counteract
but
that.
It's just like I'm only doing like the one thing. Like these people have like 100 accounts on one IP, and I'm over here just using my phone. And I always just use Face ID for every shoe that comes out, except that one.
That sucks.
It was pissing me off, and I can't even reset it. So if they try to make me do it with the Chicagos, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Because when you hit reset password, it says type in your old password to make a new password.
Oh, so it was like your password expired, or they wanted you to update.
Yeah,
That's
I was
stupid.
like, I don't know it. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I might go online on the
Better
computer.
figure it out before 2 days.
Figure it out before Saturday.
I'm off tomorrow. I can figure it out.
Don't forget.
Of course.
I'm gonna be at the house cleaning all day. I'm not gonna forget.
Why are you cleaning?
Cleaning.
Yeah, I have people coming in town this weekend. Well,
You
just
have
my
Hannah
girlfriend.
coming in town. Not people.
People.
It's Hannah.
People.
All right. She always does the cleaning too when she comes in town.
No, not really. She hasn't been here in a while.
Yeah.
So, that's about it.
I got
For the shoes, though.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I got some shoes today.
Wait, but
Yeah.
Go for it, Jess.
The I don't know what they're called.
Oh,
I'm calling them festive as F mids because they're festive. What are they called?
just
I
say
don't
you
know what
can bleep it out.
That's too late now. What are they called, Tim?
You bought them.
So
Check the receipt.
I feel like pulling them up right now. Both of you guys are pulling them up. Yeah, I got those today, so I'm gonna save them for the Christmas concert. I think.
Love it.
I hope
Yeah.
you have a shirt to match that.
And the black matches the pants.
Do you have a good patterned shirt to wear with
It's
those?
all black.
We have to wear all black.
Oh.
That's where we get the shine on the feet there. Maybe a matching tie. I don't know.
I wore a red tie last year.
We did red and green.
Red and green, that's
Yeah, we
right.
did.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do it again.
A size 10 is available, but not a size 10 and a half.
Oh, man. I was about to get excited.
And you're 11, right? See, it seems like they're coming in and out. Just keep looking every day. Would you buy them though? They're mids. You don't like mids.
I want these over the other ones.
Yeah, but they're mids.
Ooh, yeah.
No, I like these, though. I like that color.
Black and red.
Are those available now?
Yeah, it's a dark red, though. It's not black.
Yeah,
It's-
you sent those to me like
Yeah.
a week ago.
I do like those. The Nike app actually has several really fire-looking pairs right now, lows and mids. Yep.
Yeah, those are Christmas. I don't like the pattern on those though.
Yeah.
Isn't it like it looks like snake skin or something, like alligator skin? Am I thinking of the right shoe?
I mean, it doesn't look like that, but it has a pattern on it.
Yeah, it's weird. So then I got my mom her pair of shoes today. Those are going under the tree. I spent over $600 last week on shoes.
Feels good, doesn't it?
No, not all for me. Obviously, gifts and stuff. But I don't think my mom is going to listen to this.
How close are you guys to being done?
I'm done.
2 gifts.
Okay.
I finished last week. I was going to ask you guys how it was going.
I've got my dad, my mom, Caden, and Asa knocked out.
So you got your dad that big gift you were talking about?
I did.
And he got hella cash back.
I got $54 cash back.
Yeah.
Did you use your Apple Card to
Sure
get the
did.
cash back?
Sure did.
Which version did you get?
The newest one
Did you get the big boy?
with cellular,
Dude. That's awesome.
stainless steel.
Oh my.
Tim, we didn't spare any expense, my man.
I can tell.
Yeah. That's huge. That's a
poor,
huge gift.
The poor guy's been rocking a Series 3.
Oh, that's rough.
I have a
Yeah.
Series 3. That's what I wear to work every day.
It's unfortunate, but my dad's at that age where the health monitoring is actually
Useful.
useful and
Mhm.
needed. So,
Mhm.
and my dad's just the hardest person to buy for because he's kind of like us, where when he wants something, he just buys it.
Yeah.
And then when Christmas comes, it's like, what do you want for Christmas?
Yeah.
But-
Socks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like socks.
I'm at that age where I like socks.
I got to get Tan to tell me what he wants for Christmas. I texted him this week and he never got back to me. But my grandmother is very hard to buy for. My grandfather, I've got him knocked out. And I got y'all knocked out. I need to get Zach something. And I need to get Jake something. But I think other than that, I'm done. Now I am... I'll probably do it tomorrow, but I'll wait till after Thanksgiving to mail them. Christmas cards. I'm going to do Christmas cards
It's
again.
classy.
I really enjoyed doing that last year.
Savannah enjoyed receiving it. She's like, that is a really classy thing in him.
Listen,
It is.
Savannah is just moving
Yeah.
up the totem pole tonight. She was like, let me get a glass of that green apple.
Yeah.
Phew, I had to reach for a glass.
Yeah.
And then
He almost tore a muscle getting up from the kitchen table so fast.
I've like
You got her a glass. That's what's crazy. You're in our home. She was just chilling. You're
I
like,
know
let me get you a glass.
I know where the glasses
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
But I've held off so far on Christmas music, listening to Christmas music. Have either of you started, or is that even a thing that
I started this week.
did you?
I started.
The weather was nice enough this
Mhm.
week.
I
And
don't
by
s-
nice I mean cold.
I don't listen to it in the hot weather. Like if it's not cold out.
No, it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sent him a Christmas song, was it earlier today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
And he said, that's a good album. And I was like, yeah, he's feeling it.
Share.
Punk Goes Christmas. You remember that
Oh
album?
yeah.
Yeah. I sent him one of the songs from that one.
Okay.
This Christmas by Set It Off.
Do you
I'll burn
remember
it to the ground.
when we
That one.
purchased that
Mm.
album?
Mm-hmm.
We,
See, I want to talk about this. Have you seen the album lately on any of the streaming services?
no, it's not.
It's not an album anymore.
Yeah.
They split it up. You notice that?
Oh.
I
I
can't pull it
had
up.
something similar to that. It's a huge bummer. Hey Monday did a Christmas EP.
Yeah.
And one of the songs, I just love it, is Joy to the World. And it's not on any streaming service.
Really?
I don't know what happened to it.
I don't understand that stuff.
It's like Apple's got 60 million songs on Apple Music,
Yeah.
and that it's not on there.
Yeah. It happened a couple years ago with this Christmas album. Now, like, they're all separately in my library, but it's like Punk Christmas 101 is the name of one album, and it's all one song per one album. It's like they split it up into 13 singles. All the covers are different.
It's on
It is for you? Maybe it's just
Yeah.
Apple Music then.
yeah.
But, like, luckily I still have I think I have the vinyl, actually.
And
Crapple.
what's that
Yeah.
other song, Ash, you were talking about?
Joy to the
It's
World.
Joy to the World by Hey Monday.
I was listening to Hey Monday today, actually. Set It Off. You remember that album?
Jet-
That song?
Let me tell you,
I almost
Cassidy
sent
Pope
it to
sets
you.
me off. Yeah. Her vocals, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Her vocals.
Sure. that woman needs to be on an album cover.
Yeah, it's not on there, Tim.
No. But it was off the Christmas one was off there. It went back on, I guess.
The Punko's Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It was
So
off there, but
weird.
it's back on, so.
Yeah, that's weird, man. I think those, because that happened with Punko's Pop 6. They re-released that album with half of the songs were different. I don't know if you knew that. Like a year or two later, they did that. So I don't know if it's when they're buying the rights to the songs, you know, I think maybe they just expire and they're like, oh God, we got to redo this. Because they rewrote one song and then 4 songs disappeared and there was 5 new songs on there at some point. They never, I looked it up on Google, couldn't find anything about it. I thought I was dreaming.
I know this is antiquated, but can you buy the CD, physical CD?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know anymore. I don't think so. And see, look, now there's a different album. There's a deluxe edition cover of Punko's Christmas. That's so weird. And then here's one of the other ones. It says Punko's Christmas. It's a whole different album. And it's different songs and everything. And it's also called Punko's. So it doesn't
What's the top one?
Weezer's on there. Top what?
The very first song.
Oh, Happy Holidays, You Bastard by Blink
182.
Dude, this is a different album.
Unbelievable.
This came out last year. I think it just blew my own mind. I think they just re-released one. I'm intrigued. All right, we're going to have to come back to that.
Interesting.
Notice I didn't say it this time.
All right, well, I pulled up the Hey Monday Christmas album on eBay. $325. All right, let's close that out.
The CD or the vinyl?
The vinyl.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what happened to that, but it's a tragedy that I can't find it on any streaming
that's
service.
Ridiculous.
But there was something there. It's been so nice to have cold weather this week, and I think I'm gonna start really getting into the Christmas music this weekend. But when I was at Target on Sunday, Tim, I don't know how much I informed you on what happened at the Target on Sunday. I was alone. I walked in. It was cold outside. I mean, it was cold. And I walked inside.
Dude.
Christmas banners hanging down from the ceiling. The 12 days of IPA right there as you walk into the right. Starbucks is just Festivus.
You guys need to start saying it. It's not funny if you don't say it.
What happened was someone came up to church last night to Ashton and said, "You need to tell me the name of your podcast."
That's not why I didn't say it.
No?
We gained another listener last night, though. Now, whether he continues, I don't know, but it's Austin. He came up and he's like, "I'm going to need you to show me your podcast. What platform is it available on?" I said, "Well, it's on Spotify." He's like, "Wow, Spotify." I said, "Apple Podcast." Apple Podcast. So,
I was like, he's like, "Hold tight, we have a list."
the man pulls up Apple Podcast and he said, "Okay, tell me the name." I told him the name. First result.
Really?
We are
awesome.
are in front now.
That's awesome.
So I was like, "Yep, that's it right there." He's like, "Oh man, this is so cool!" And he tapped on it. I was like, he said, "Give me an episode to start on." So I told him episode 10.
Trey.
I felt like that was no. Trey's
No.
episode 8. I gave him episode 10.
Okay.
That was not last week, but the week before last.
Cool.
I feel like that's the most solid episode we've done.
Cool.
So far. But yeah. So
But Target, listen, I didn't tell you what happened because I wanted him to tell you.
I'm back at Target. So I'm walking in. It's just festivities hitting me everywhere. The air is nice and cold. I'm there for a pumpkin spice latte. Before we enter the line, I don't know why I said we. Before I enter the line.
You're bringing us on this journey with you.
Before I enter the line, I just was overcome by festivity. I said, "You know what? I'm going to buy myself something today." So I walked to the back of the store. We went to the Legos.
Yeah.
I needed the Lego set to have some kind of Christmas vibe.
Yeah.
I bet Tim could guess it.
Well, he already sent me a picture.
I've already sent him a picture.
Yeah.
He
Dang it. This is for the people at home then.
So they had a Christmas set, and it was called Santa's Visit.
Mm-hmm.
But they also had Hogsmeade Village from Harry Potter. Snow on the rooftops. A golden Ron figure. Minifig.
There it is.
Tim and I say more. So we took it off the shelf. While I was there, another guy my age walked down the aisle. He was like, "How you doing?" The man was just there perusing Legos.
Lego people are good people.
I was like,
They love talking about it.
this is where the cool people hang out
Mhm.
at.
Last time I was there, this woman was asking me for her kid. Like, I was like, she's like, I don't know what to buy. What do you like? And like, people just have conversation. I was like, well, this is what I have. I think, how old is he? I think he would like this one. She's like, you have that one? Are you serious? I was like, yeah. I was like, have you heard of the Millennium Falcon?
Ma'am, I have pictures.
yeah.
Give me a second. Let me pull them up.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a time-lapse video.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I grabbed the Lego Hogsmeade Village walking away. The men's apparel is off to my right. Christmas items galore. So you know what? I'll just stop by. Walk in. I'm a big Peanuts fan, as you guys know. Lo and behold, right in front of me, a Peanuts pajama set. 4 men. Snoopy's right on the front. Woodstock's right behind him. Wrapped up in a Christmas bow. I didn't even look at the price tag. I just found a medium, put it in my hand, and walked up to the cash register. Then I got the pumpkin spice latte with a cranberry bliss bar.
Oh my!
Man, I walked outside and that cold air hit me. It's like,
it's gonna be a good day, huh?
life's good.
Was that in between service?
Yeah.
Ashton was probably like, I don't even want to go back. I'm just gonna go right home.
Like, do I just need to go home right now? Do they need lead guitar today? They could stem it.
Yeah, well, they ended up not needing us for the end, so I was able to go home early.
Yeah.
And
Did you build that whole thing that day?
no, so there was six bags, and I built 4. I got through the first 4 bags, so I've got 2 left. So I'm going to do that.
You haven't done it yet?
I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Wow.
Or Saturday. I wish today was Friday.
I don't know how. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know how people walk away from Lego.
I literally worked on it for 6 hours. When I went to bed that night, I was dreaming about building Legos. That's
awesome.
how long I did it.
That makes me so happy. I told Navarro today, I was like, you're coming on next week. It's a perfect storm of Ashton slowly starting to get into Lego right now. And we're going to have Navarro on, which is a big Lego fan. I think it's going to be the perfect storm of us being able to talk about it.
You want to know what my dad said?
What?
So he came by and he said, what are you working on? And so I showed him the box. He said, is that something we can display?
Whoa. Dude, that is awesome.
I said, yes.
Wow. I had this thought. Tim, you tell me if I'm crazy. For my dad, for Christmas, getting him one of the Lego cars that we build together.
Like the big ones.
Not a huge one. Like the $50, like, the green Mustang would be
Why
kind
don't
of
you
cool.
get him the Batman one, the new Batmobile?
I thought about it. Yeah, because I want it
It
too.
looks like a car. It looks like a actual.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I might. I don't know, because he bought me my first Lego growing up. Like, we used to kind of do it together. And he's not like much of like a sit and build kind of person.
No,
but
it's
I
not.
think it'd be something we could do together,
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about it. I don't know.
How many pieces are those?
I don't know. I think the Mustang's only $50. It's, I don't know, a couple hundred pieces.
Okay.
It's a Lego Technic, so it's not typical Lego. It's a lot of bigger pieces because it forms a car, so it's kind of a separate tier of Lego, It's same with the Batmobile is a Technic also.
Hogsmeade is 800 something, and it was $100. So probably like 300 or 400 pieces. You think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Because he growing up, he used to do those model cars. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
The plastic ones with the glue and everything.
Yeah.
And me and him used to do those growing up also when I was growing up. So I figured it'd be something kind of cool to do together. I'm probably going to buy him one of those for Christmas also. They have a purple Cuda at Hobby Lobby.
That's made for him.
Yeah. So I made him getting that. And they also have that black T-top hot rod car that he has. They have one that looks like it there too. So I was thinking about it.
So, Ash, you're slowly, gradually getting bigger and bigger Lego sets. Are you looking at any big display pieces?
So listen, Caden texted me earlier this week and said, what can I get you for Christmas? Let me just say, 3 links were sent to him, all of which were from Lego.com, my boys.
No way.
All 3 from Lego.com.
No way. Well, what are they? What are they?
They were all Harry Potter pieces, but
It's close enough.
nothing crazy. in the $100 price range. I don't know what big qualifies that. So what do you mean by big display pieces?
I think he means like big.
So I would say anywhere from like
200 and up.
I would say like 2,000 pieces or higher. So
I will tell you, I don't think it's 2,000 pieces, but that Monkey King that Jesse sent us that comes out New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, I really want
That's
that.
awesome. I'm so glad you like that.
that's not the only mech they have. They already have mechs on the website.
What other mechs?
I've been browsing the mechs because I've been really into mechs lately.
I cracked up when I was listening to last week, and Tim said he had 19 items saved in his wish list.
Yeah. Basically the whole.
Such
the
a
whole
specific number.
I have $3,800 worth of product in my wish list. It tells you how much it costs.
Really?
They have a button that says "Move everything to your cart."
Yeah, of course they
like,
do.
No.
It's like Apple Pay with the face.
Right Stuff has that too. You can just check everything and add it to your cart.
That's awesome.
No, it's not.
That's awesome. Make it easier for me to spend my money. That's what I like.
So Ash, you saw the Ultra mech that comes out soon, but the Warrior mech is already out. And this one, I think
It's not Ultra though. So
I think
he ain't
this
gonna
one
like
looks just as good or
What
even
happened to your
better.
screen?
It went sideways.
Oh, I thought that was a crack from here. That's just part of the mech.
There is a crack on
Well,
it.
there's a crack on the screen protector.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was thinking.
So what's the difference?
Ultra mech's bigger.
Are you sure? By how much?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I know it's 170. I think the price.
Well, this one's 150.
Oh, let me see it. That one's already out.
Yeah.
There's a couple already out.
Whoa,
It says
that's
available
cool.
now.
That's sick, and it comes with a city that you can destroy.
You know, if you look up the Monkey Kid theme,
Yeah,
they
it's a
have
lot.
like 4 or 5 mechs
They have
already out.
dojos. They have like buildings and stuff too. They got a lot of stuff.
I mean, Ash, did you see how big it is? It's
I think Ashton would be a Ninjago guy.
It's a big boy.
I like Ninjago too.
You'd like it.
But let me tell you this. This one also caught my eye. It's not a mech, but it's called the Legendary Flower Fruit Mountain. And I love the fountains, the
Yeah.
waterfall.
Yeah.
It looks so peaceful.
That does look nice. I will tell you what. I actually watched a video a couple nights ago. It was a review of the castle that Tim bought. That's a nice set, man. It's a nice set.
Yeah. You mean the Lion's Castle?
Yeah.
Right. Lions something castle, right?
The Lion's
Night Castle. Which, speaking of, you see that?
I do.
So remember when I added 2 minifigs to that order to make it drop like $20? I got two minifigs that I didn't have. I got the popcorn dude.
That's good too.
So I have 2 more left. in the whole thing.
You're just gonna buy them, right?
I told Navarro about it. He said he sees them a lot in stores. He's like, I'll feel him out for him. So he's gonna look for the snowman and the dragon dude, whatever it is. But yeah, what do you think, Ash?
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I there's too many. I can't even
I
browse
know.
because I
I
just
know.
keep adding stuff to
It's
my
dangerous.
wish list.
And I'll tell you what else I liked. The Bowser.
We all love the
We
Bowser.
love the Bowser.
In fact, Jesse said it was a day one purchase. He even started a fund for it, but it just never happened.
I spent the money.
He's got a lot of funds.
I know.
It's
Anytime
gone.
there's,
It's
anytime
gone
there's
now.
something new that he wants, he's like, I'm going to start a fund.
I'm going
for
to start a
that.
fund for that.
That's what I told you guys. I think I had told Ashton this week. That's what I like to do. I like to start putting the money aside, and then when I have the money, I think about, do I really still want it? And if I still want it, I buy it.
The Bowser, yes.
I do
because
think
of-
that's wise.
Because I've learned that I'm a very impulse buyer, as you guys know. So I need to stop doing that and really think about it. And then I never end up buying the Bowser. I bought the Office set. That's what happened. The Office set came out, I think, a month after, and I started putting my money towards that. So I got that instead. But the Bowser, I mean, I more than likely will get it before it retires.
It is no longer at Target.
It's out of stock?
Yep.
Probably because that's Christmas time.
Because I was really feeling good on Sunday.
Well, you think you would have purchased
I
a
was like, if that
$270
Bowser's gonna
Lego?
be here, I might have to do it.
Dude, I love this side of Ashton. Remember we tried like a year or two ago to get him into Legos with the bonsai tree. And he was like, Lego's not my thing.
And you know what?
He's going to buy the bonsai tree.
When I was building on Sunday, I was thinking, what a quality product.
Yeah. Dude, the level of whatever they call it,
Control?
quality control is ridiculous. I've seen the videos. They have like one of those meter gauges where they put the piece on the ground and it's a meter that sits on top of it, and they're to the precise millimeter of all their products. And of all my years of building Lego, I've never had a piece like discolored or cut in half or cracked. Never had a missing piece. I know. It's going to be rough. All of those are going to be jacked up.
The missing piece is impressive when you think about, a piece like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. My whole life, never had a missing one. Navarro had one once, and he emailed Lego, and they shipped it out that day.
Wow.
They were like, we're very sorry about it. No question. Send it out.
Wow.
Yeah. They're a privately owned company. They're not public. So they're very like, take care of their product, and they love their product. They're awesome. Any I've never had to deal with them, but like I said, Navarro dealt with them, and they were like, no question. Obi ate one of his minifigs once, and they replaced it. They didn't charge him for it. They replaced it. They're like, oh, we totally understand, that happens all the time. It was the Piglet from Winnie the Pooh set, and you couldn't just buy a piece. They were like, it's a custom order piece. It was the head of Piglet, and they were like, no problem, we'll ship it out. It's great, man. Yeah, so it was two times he emailed them in like the span of a month.
That's the one thing I hope I never have to deal with is missing pieces, because I would get so pissed off.
Yeah, because you got to stop right there.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I read reviews on the Hulkbuster, and one guy said the very last bag, the whole bag was missing out of the
whole
box.
bag?
Like the whole last bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
He didn't check before he started building?
The last bag?
I
It's
always
like,
I
do
pull
I
them
have
out.
bag 1, 2, 3?
I don't
They're
know.
numbered.
I mean, yeah, I know, but yeah.
You don't do that?
I mean, I portion them out, but for those big sets, aren't they like in two different like?
I don't think in that one.
No.
You mean like in separate boxes inside?
Yeah. Aren't there usually like
I don't think.
some have 2 boxes?
I think only on like big UCS
big
sets
ones.
like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. All of these, I don't think they're all just thrown in there. Yeah. But we'll probably we'll get more in depth with Lego next week. I think when we have Navarro on, he's super excited to talk Lego.
I'm excited. I'm going to finish the Hogsmeade Village this weekend, and the next weekend we're building the tree.
Yeah, we are.
Which I'm bringing to work.
You can put it on your desk.
Because those Scrooges need some holiday spirit up there. Yeah, it's going on the desk.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to put it right there on my desk. Right next to that Santa.
Hey, make a note. Let me know where you got that white felt from.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Turns and admires it. That's funny. So dude, Tim, I went to that Harry Potter experience last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
ever
want
talk
to
to you
hear
about
about this. That you and Savannah are partially responsible for why I bought that village.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Why? Just because we were going to that thing?
Yes. And
You
I
look
saw
upset.
I saw a video of the sweaters that she made.
I love that sweater.
Man, where do I place an order?
I love that sweater.
Yeah.
You want one? I could probably put in a good word.
Is the what do you call it? The factory still open?
Of course it is.
Jesse's making promises. He doesn't even.
What house are you?
What house are y'all? Let me ask you that.
I am, and let me preface this by saying I don't care much about Harry Potter, but I am Ravenclaw, the blue one. Is that right?
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Okay.
And Savannah Slytherin. Of course, right?
She does know the Dark Lord is in Slytherin, right?
She likes villains. And she also, not that she chose it, she took that stupid quiz and got it, and then she's been clinging to it ever since. Yeah. What are you? Do you know?
Your boy's in Gryffindor.
Really? What are you
Really
Tim?
now?
I didn't know that.
What are you in? Better not be Hufflepuff.
Yeah,
I'm
he is.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah, he is. Dan's Hufflepuff. Why wouldn't he be Hufflepuff?
The name?
I like the name.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, it reminds me of the little characters from Club Penguin. Puffles.
The Puffles.
The Puffles. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Ravenclaw. So she made us sweaters, yeah, and we got so many compliments on the sweaters, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So like right when you walk into the experience, you take a photo like a setup photo, and then they put a green screen behind you, and at the end of it, it's one of those like theme park ride type things where you look at your photos. And after the photo, the woman was like, I cannot wait for you guys to see your sweaters in this photo right now. It's amazing. They put us in front of like Diagon Alley or the castle or something like that. But so the experience, it was cool. It was more of like they call it an experience. It was more of like a museum walkthrough. Everything there was props from the movie. So every character had a costume there, like specifically from the movie. There was, what was the experience, quote unquote, about it was you got like a wristband at the beginning, and every section of the place you found a golden snitch somewhere, and you scan your wristband on it, and it was like an interactive thing. So like you go to potions class and you scan it, and it's like, make this potion, and there's a book there, and you look through the book, you find the things, and then you make the potion, and then it says 10 points for Ravenclaw, whatever. There was like a Quidditch game there, kind of like an arcade basketball game, you know, but like with Quidditch. So it was like really far off, and there was the Quidditch holes and the balls, and you throw the ball through the hole. So I was there for like 5 minutes while Savannah was was perusing through the whole place. So it was really more of like looking at props and learning about behind the scenes stuff. But it was cool. It took about an hour to walk through the whole thing, maybe a little bit more than an hour. Then there was a gift shop at the end. I wanted butterbeer, $10 a bottle for a butterbeer. So hard pass. Went right home empty-handed. But what are you going to do?
It's for the experience.
You didn't do it?
No. $10, man. I was like, I can get that at Cracker Barrel for $3.99.
You spent $15 at the General Ledger.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't want to do it. It was too expensive. And then before that, we ate at the Hard Rock across the street, so do you guys remember when the junior senior we went to at Creekside at that murder mystery dinner? That really weird murder mystery dinner?
I wasn't there.
You didn't go?
You must have been senior.
No. We were junior.
I didn't go to a murder mystery theater.
In Atlanta? It wasn't a theater. It was like a dinner. And then remember Rodney got up at the end. It was like, because there was like murder in it or something.
No, I
stupid.
wasn't there.
You weren't there?
The last
Tim,
the last one that I went to, Mark Hall was at.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was the year before that one. You didn't go to that one, really?
No.
Okay. Well, either way, it was on the same street. So ignore all of what I just said. We went to the Hard Rock Cafe before for like dinner and drinks right across the street. Then we went there and then went home. It was a cool little date night. Learned a lot about Harry Potter, which got me excited for, segue, the Hogwarts Legacy coming out next year.
I was just talking to Dan about you with Hogwarts Legacy. So I know it's a purchase because of Savannah, but I'm just interested how long you'll actually play the game.
I don't know. Depends on how good it is.
Well, I know it's an MMO. It's open world, so there's going to be unlimited amount of things to do, and they keep pushing it back, so hopefully it's pristine.
February 10th has been the date for a while, so yeah, I'm hoping they stick to it. But how open world is it going to be inside Hogwarts? That's my question.
I mean, you don't just run around Hogwarts. You go outside the world, like you go outside of the school.
Yeah, but just on the grounds. There's no Quidditch in the game, so you're not going far. I really don't know how open world it is.
Well, it says open world on the description.
Yeah, but like,
and you have mounts.
What?
What are mounts?
You know, beasts like you ride in game.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you if you pre-order the game, you get an exclusive mount.
Oh, come on, Tim.
Yeah.
You know I'm a sucker for pre-order bonuses.
Yeah.
What's the mount?
I forget what it is. But at least for Steam, you get a exclusive mount.
Okay.
I think it's like one of those.
It's not the Gryffindor thing, is it?
No, it's like one of those. In the Prisoner of Azkaban, that bird that he rides, it looks like
the
that.
white one.
No.
That's the one I was talking
Not
about.
Hedwig.
No, not head. I know it's not an owl.
You're talking about the beast that Hagrid had?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking about with the wings.
It's not white.
It's a gray.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a nerd. That's the one I'm talking about. I want that. That's the only one I recognize. I'm gonna have to pre-order, Ash.
I mean, you're gonna get it either way, so do it.
I know. And I told Dan I wasn't gonna buy it because I just didn't think it was a game I was gonna play. I was gonna let Savannah see if she wanted to do it. And the day after they announced the new date, Savannah came up to me and was like, "Hey, Hogwarts Legacy, February 10th. You want to buy it?" So I'm gonna have to buy it.
Dan was telling me that he's gonna take that game very slow.
I hope so. I want Dan to be a gamer like that. And he's not right now, but maybe it'll take this game. I want Dan to like be able to dive into a world and relax and focus on the game, and enjoy it, because he's never been that kind of gamer.
No,
ever.
I want to play it.
Yeah.
So
are you gonna?
It's a toss up. It depends if I purchase New World or I hold off. So
Hippogriff.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, the name of the one that Hagrid had was Buckbeak.
So the if I do get the Hogwarts Legacy, I'll get the deluxe edition.
Of course.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Ashton's leaning forward, putting his sandwich down.
Deluxe.
What comes with it?
It's deluxe.
You don't know. You just
the
you don't
word
even know if there
deluxe
is a
in it,
deluxe.
I'm in. If it's Harry Potter, it's like $79.99.
Did you see the pre-order that sold out like months ago on Amazon? It was $300, but it came with an exclusive wand, a little book that's the wand sits on, like a bunch of stuff.
Dan was going to do some digging. He was like, if there is a physical pre-order limited edition anything for that game, he's going to go do it.
Yeah, and I wish he knew about that one because he said that months ago he was going to pre-order whatever it was, and he would have loved that, man. So, I don't know.
I would love to play that bad boy on my computer.
Ashton can't breathe. I don't know why he's trying to scarf down a lunch right now in the middle of a conversation. I'll see you later, man. I'll see you on Sunday.
I say you get that for the Switch and the Xbox.
I told Savannah I would buy it for both if it's cross-save. If it's not cross-save, I'm not going to want to play through 2 playthroughs like that.
Well, you don't have to play 2 playthroughs. She plays on one and you play on the other.
Well, that's the other thing. I did say, I was like, if it's not, then I was like, we're going to have to do 2 separate playthroughs because they're both 2 different houses. And what if we want to play together? I was like, I'll buy it for you on the Switch. She said, what if I want to play it on the Xbox? Which made me happy because she notices a difference. So
then you get it for the OLED, and then you play it on the Switch.
She doesn't like playing handheld. Oh, me? You mean? I don't know if I want to play that on handheld. It's too big of a game to play so small.
You know what? I've already fixed this problem.
What?
You'll have the PS5 by then.
No way.
By February?
No way.
Yeah.
No. I'm not buying it until there's games out that are only on that game that I really want to play. It's just not happening.
There's gonna be a fund coming up. They're gonna be a special deal. You're gonna trade in your PS4.
I wonder if Ashton will ever. What?
Your PS4 is not even over there.
No, I gave Billy and my dad took it down for a Blu-ray player. I wonder if Ashton will ever see one in the stores and try to pay me back and just buy it, and then be like, "Here you go."
That would be hilarious.
That'd be so funny.
Ash,
I don't know if I'd be upset.
Ash, do that.
Yeah, I know he's listening.
Ash, if you find a PS5 in store, just buy it and just ask questions later.
He told me earlier today because he was listening to last week's when he left the room and we were talking, and he was like, "Ooh," he's like, "I haven't heard this yet." He said it's like hearing something for the first time, He's like, "I love that."
Yes, but do that, Ash, and Jesse won't turn it down. So
yeah, but I don't want him to buy me a PS5.
Ash, buy the PS5.
You don't need to do it.
He gonna side with me though because he wants to.
No,
do that.
he won't.
He wants to do that same thing where he whips it out of the bag and places it down.
Dude, that would be hilarious. He wouldn't be able to hide it though. He'd bring in a massive box and be like, "I ignore."
Because you did it for him on the Switch and the PS5.
No, I told him I got the PS5.
Oh,
yeah. I didn't want to spring that on him. That was almost $600.
Me?
Yeah.
No, he sprung it on me.
No, I didn't.
I was at my grandparents', and he called me, and I didn't pick up. And then I was leaving to go to the church, and he said, "I just got a PS5." I said, "Okay." He said, "It's for you."
But
okay,
but I didn't spring it on you when we've talked about it before, and you said if you ever see one.
I was talking a big game.
Yes.
And then he delivered.
Yes, I did.
And he said, "Look, if you don't want it, I'll take it back." No, I want it.
He said, you bet your ass you're going to take it back.
And then what did Ashton do? He talked a big game for the Pokemon Switch. And what did Jesse do?
Backfired, didn't it?
He delivered.
Yeah.
That one was funny because that morning was just funny. Ashton's like, I can't do it.
I was on the edge of my seat like, please don't make this purchase right now. I don't want 2 Pokemon Switches. I think he's still going to open it.
You haven't opened it yet?
Of course. This is deja vu 3 weeks in a row.
Well, 3 weeks in a row, but every week is different. I thought he would have been tired of just staring at the box.
No, he
It's
probably
in my
put
closet.
it in. Yeah, he put it in his endless closet, and he has so much crap in there. We have no idea. It's like Narnia.
Ash, I was thinking about this today, and I was going to ask you. I mean, I know what me and Jesse collect pretty regularly because it's cards and Legos for Jesse. But what is your regular collecting thing? You have statues. You have Blu-rays.
I have stacks of books everywhere.
Books.
I've gotten better about CDs. I was buying a lot of CDs, specifically Japanese CDs. But shipping has just killed that. I can't afford it.
He's getting into Legos.
Could you guys narrow it down if you had only one thing you could collect?
Ooh.
Jeez.
Good question.
Like if
What do you consider collecting?
purchasing.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I have a lot of
if you
guitars.
had
Is
to
that
do-
a collection?
I would say that's a collection.
Yeah, but I don't collect them. I buy and sell. Like, is that considered a collection? Like, do you collect guitars? Do I collect guitars? Because I haven't bought one in a couple months.
I would say the normal person doesn't have.
Oh, dude, most guitar players have more than... Ashton's an outlier. I think most people who play guitar have multiple guitars.
Okay,
Am I wrong about that?
Let me put it this. Let me ask this.
I think you're right.
The musicians probably are just musicians, and they probably collect other things, but I'm saying like we're collecting everything. So if you can narrow it down from, you either had to choose Legos or cards.
Oh, Legos, no question. Not a doubt in my mind. Because I'm done with cards already, really. I don't really collect cards anymore.
What if I asked this
Besides
question?
these cards.
What if I asked you this question a year ago?
It'd still be Legos. I would never give up Legos. That has always been a continual interest in my life.
I think the right question for me would be books or shoes based on the last year. Because I think I've spent more on shoes and books than anything else in the last year.
Mm-hmm.
It would only be shoes for me. I would give up everything else.
Legos too?
Yeah, I'll give up Legos.
I'll take it. Excuse me.
Oh my god.
That one
What
snuck up
the
on me. I'm
hell
sorry.
was
That was loud.
I didn't even think that was coming.
Sounded like that truck I was behind last night on the way home.
It did.
I don't know what I would give. I don't know what I would pick, Tim. That's hard.
Because it's hard because we do everything.
You wouldn't pick books, no question, over shoes.
It would probably have to be books. Yeah.
Because I consider longevity. Like, you've always been into books. I've always been into Legos. For the most part, Tim, at least for the past 6-7 years, has been into shoes.
So
Although you've been into Legos your whole life like me.
yeah, but I was never purchasing them back then.
Yeah, I guess. When you were you got them purchased for you when you were younger, so.
I never purchased my own Legos regularly till after we left the house.
Yeah.
But I will say the most fun that I would say as a friend group had is shoes. So
Definitely the most drama.
It was great when Jesse jumped in.
That was a big day, wasn't it?
big talk too.
Remember when
Never, he said.
Yeah, I know, you're right.
not long after the pandemic hit, we went downtown and then to Memory Lane. And Jesse had a pair of Yeezys on that were Dan's. And the man was getting all these compliments from people. He was even giving a guy recommendations.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that, man.
He was like, "Hey, bro, what do you
What do you think?
what do you think about
Yeah.
this?" And Jesse's like, "Here's what I do."
Dude, I forgot about that kid. Oh, that was funny. The little store in downtown. That's where it was.
He was about to be deployed in the military, and he was wanting to get a fresh pair. And Jesse had no
Let me talk to
sneaker
you.
experience,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, "Let me tell you what I'd do."
Man lied to a Marine. I forgot about that, man. That was funny. Oh, that was cool. That was a fun day. All of us went. Seth, Dan, us three. Was Navarro with us?
No.
No.
I don't think he was. Yeah, that was fun. That was cool. It was cold day, too. I remember.
Yeah, it was the 5 of us. We
Mhm.
went to Best Buy and Hooters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dan got the Spider-Man shoes that day.
He got the Spider-Mans. I got the universities.
That was that day?
Yes. Wow. And I feel like he got
me
one
and Seth went next door and smoked a cigar while you guys were shopping. It took you that long.
Well, he even spur of the moment. He wasn't going to get a pair.
I got the Union Black mids, which are still my favorite pair of mids. Dan did get 2 pairs of shoes. He got the Spider-Mans, and I'm sure he sold both pairs.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else he got, but he did get 2. You're right.
That was really upsetting.
Yeah. See, this is why I like doing the podcast, because this memory came out, and I totally forgot about this memory.
Oh, I love that day. I wish we would do it again.
Yeah. We did talk about it. We were like, we'd come up, do the same thing.
I'd be okay if we skipped the downtown Atlanta part, but I enjoyed going up to...
do the old, we'll do memory lane, then we'll do the Best Buy and go right back to the Hooters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was fun, man. That was fun. That's when you got the...
That's when I got the double look.
Yes.
The double take from Dan.
The Michelob, right? That was the Michelob.
That was the
look.
day.
That was it. Yep.
Crispy Mickey.
That was it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It would be Legos. Yeah.
I could see that just because you like to do things.
Yes. Yeah, it's a collection, and it's also
Pastime?
Pastime, and it's like it keeps me busy sitting in the same spot but also doing work. So I like them.
Can you slide that over?
On the while we're talking about cards real quick, I forgot I purchased these cards and I wanted you guys to take a look at them.
Jesse is opening a yellow envelope. Whoa!
Oh, nice. You got the Charizard.
The Charizard for days.
The 3 promos from that collection box.
Hand them over.
$60 for all 3 of them. Those cards are like worth next to nothing now. I'm glad I didn't go for the box just to get those and keep them sealed.
Why? How much is the box?
$130.
What's in the box?
Well, I mean, is it $130? I think it's like $180 actually. It's like a collection box, so it comes with like 2 packs from every set in that era. It's that, the big drawers and the dice, and it's the whole thing.
Kind of like the ultimate thing.
Yeah. And those 3 promos. So I'm glad I waited on them.
Oh, see, I thought the Sleeping Charizard would have been my favorite, but this one's my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
I think so too.
Now I'm going to have to get that Mewtwo from the other angle. Yeah. I think they're cool, man. And I wasn't planning on purchasing them, and when I was on TCG a couple nights ago, I had some store credit that I just wanted to get rid of because I don't like having just lingering store credit. So I looked at how much they were, and they were like $22 each, all from the same seller. So I just got them.
Get those bad boys graded eventually.
Dude, they're gorgeous. This is my first time actually looking at them. Yeah, I like them a lot. So, what? Why do I always get looks from you?
No.
Anytime I talk about anything.
It has nothing to do with you.
Anything.
He poured.
I saw the look you gave when I said store credit lingering.
All right, yes, that we were referencing that, but the man just took a sip of the old smoky sour apple.
How do you feel about it?
It's good. No
I'm
taste
so-
of alcohol whatsoever.
It's very good.
I told you. It's so good, isn't it?
It's very good.
Cheers, brother.
It's like a it's like a like a slushy flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that raspberry one.
I'm open to trying those flavors. So far, they've been home runs.
Do you like raspberry?
Yeah.
What about blue raspberry?
Yeah. Sure.
We'll pencil that in after we do the festive drink next week.
Yeah, we should plan. We should actually get together and plan out a festive drink.
Well, Navarro, I'm down for the old fashions, but we'll do the
Let's do 2
pumpkin
things.
spice.
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
But also they have the eggnog. Do we want to wait on that?
Eggnog we can do Christmas.
Let's wait till December.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, remember that since Brandon's picking the movie next week, you'll be the first December movie.
Yeah. So that may change your pickup. It's got to be a Christmas one.
It doesn't have to be a Christmas
does.
one.
But we'll be
I'm
reviewing
vetoing.
it in December.
Yeah. And if you don't, then your Christmas pick will be reviewing after Christmas. It won't make sense.
Well, that's if I choose a Christmas movie.
You have to.
Oh, come on, man.
No, let's stand firm here, Ash.
No. I'm saying that to him. Like,
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Trey's
I don't-
supposed to come back on in December, so he'll have to pick a Christmas movie too.
Are we doing another morning podcast with him, or are we doing a night podcast?
We don't know. We got to figure out. We haven't even planned the days yet for Christmas.
Let's get
For December.
Let's get through November first.
It's going to be more than likely what. We'll talk about it later. We don't need to talk about it.
No.
So
Let's. But I did want to say, talking about Christmas, the first 2 episodes of the Santa Claus TV show came out yesterday.
I've been holding back.
I'm not watching it till December, but my mom said they're excellent.
I figured they would be.
She watched both of them.
Is Peyton Manning in it?
I
Did she
don't
say
know.
it all? Okay.
I told her I'm not going to watch it till December.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
It's only 6 episodes
What?
total, but it should be good.
30 minute?
I don't know. I hope it's an hour or 45.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Also, the A Christmas Story Christmas, I think, came out.
What is that?
The sequel to A Christmas Story.
So, tell me that title again.
A Christmas Story Christmas. I know. I know.
It's not confusing at all.
Not even a little bit.
I just got notified
About?
that Aaron Judge
Uh-huh.
won the AL MVP.
That's not what I want to hear. We knew that. I thought you were going to say he signed with the Yankees.
Much deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. They also re-signed Hicks. Am I right?
Rizzo, they re-signed.
Rizzo. And Boone.
Boone is coming back.
Aaron Boone.
I love Boone,
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
the manager.
Okay.
Who wrote that in the notes? Boone is
Ashton
coming
did.
back.
A
No,
month ago.
he did.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I
You
did.
did.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Jess, if you wrote that, then that means...
I like how you were so adamant. I did not. You did. That was definitely not me.
Well, I know if you did not, then it wasn't Tim.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tim. You
True.
you do not write in this stupid thing.
I don't write in the notes.
Really unfortunate, but I ate Mexican food today, and I'm just now realizing I've got refried beans on my shirt. Aaron Boone's coming back.
Aaron Boone's coming back. Yeah. Guys, I saw a meme this week of a photo. Have you guys gone on your calendar? I know you haven't. And because why would you do this? If you scroll back to October of 1582, have you done that recently in the past?
No.
Not at all. Do you want to try?
No.
I'll just show you.
What happens?
There is over a week and a half missing.
Not 1592, but 1582.
80.
This only happens on Apple calendars?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. But it goes from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th to the 15th. That's what the calendar looks like.
What made you go that far back?
Saw a meme on Facebook. Isn't that weird? We're missing over a week of our history, fellas.
I don't know what to say about that.
That's all I got to say. Moving on. Hey, today's Navarro's and Lucy's anniversary. Wedding anniversary. Did you know that?
You know what? That adds up because it was cold at their wedding.
Sure. That adds up.
It does add up.
So happy anniversary to them.
How many years?
3. 3 years, man.
Feels a lot longer than that.
Wow.
Yeah. It does feel longer. You're right.
Shoot, man. Maverick and Michelle had their 11th anniversary this year.
Jeez. People are old, huh?
Yeah.
Jesse, what year are you celebrating next year? February.
Yeah, me too.
See, it doesn't feel right. I feel
It
like
doesn't.
Navarro was married way longer than
Wait,
you.
am I wrong?
No, you're right. It
Yeah.
was 2020.
2020.
That just feels so weird.
I don't know.
And you're going to be 3 years too?
It's messed up. Yeah, 3 years.
Third wedding anniversary, and he says it's messed up.
It's
Time's
just
flying
weird.
by.
Yeah, it's freaking life is like disappearing before my eyes. It's so fast.
It's so weird to think, like, where we're at.
Dude, I was next door right when I got home, and Ashley's down here with Gia, and then Kaylee's here with Charlie. They've been hanging out a lot, Charlie and Gia. And I got there, and I was just like in the kitchen, and like Charlie's running around, and Gia is standing on the kitchen counter, and my mom is there cooking, and I was like, this is so bizarre. Like, there's like kids are starting to grow up in my like immediate family. Like, I haven't experienced that before, obviously. You know, Charlie is 2, almost 3 maybe, and Gia's gonna be 2 in April, so she's like 1.5 right now. I was like, this is so freaking weird, man. Once you have a kid in your like immediate family, you look at life differently a little bit. Because
Like,
you were you feel like you were just there.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I feel like I was the kid at the family gatherings, like just a couple years
And
ago.
now you're not a kid.
No.
Yeah.
27 years old.
He's talking about his bunions and his hurt back.
Yeah,
at
and
the
it's not
dinner
going
table.
away. It's not going away.
It is weird to think.
Yeah, it was weird. It's weird. So I had that thought today. I like it's one of those moments where you like step back and you're like, what is going on right now? You know? Yeah.
Haven't experienced that yet, but
No, me neither.
All right.
But I mean, no, I do get what you're saying in a way because I've seen like my baby.
Yeah,
My
you have
baby
Julianne
cousins.
and Louie. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but like my cousins up north. One of my cousins is 14, and I remember when she was born.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I've had that feeling with Asa
Yeah,
With your
you
brother?
have.
Yeah.
because I vividly remember the day he was born, and now he's taller than me. He's also
as he's eating a
He's
sandwich.
pulling back his sandwich in a Ziploc bag.
guys are such assholes.
Yeah.
The kid's also wittier than me, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
He said something a couple of nights ago. He wanted me to proofread his paper, and he used the word efficacious in it. I said, efficacious, huh? He said, I had to reach pretty deep in the vocab bag for that one. I said, heaven above, I can't breathe.
Dude, I love his new heaven above
I
saying.
know.
He said it for the past week, and I love it. Oh, that's funny. Hey,
I
you guys
need
want to talk about football?
I need to get a T-shirt that says that.
You do, heaven above? Yeah. Dude, I have a great T-shirt idea for you, but it's too late to get it for you. So, but I don't want to tell you because I
Don't
still
tell
might do
him.
it.
If
I'll
it's a
tell
good-
you.
If you, yeah.
You say you'll tell me?
No, I'll tell Tim. It's so good. It's so good. I still may do it I don't even care. I may just do it.
Are you guys ordering anything for anybody that's out of like the state, and might take a little longer? Because I ordered
Like
something.
a person out of the state or the item is out of state?
The item is out of the state. Like I ordered for something for Savannah, and I didn't realize, but I bought it on Amazon. But it says
Watch that power cable.
it says it might not get here till the 30th
Of December or November? Oh.
My.
What did you get her?
I showed you.
The second thing?
Where is it coming from?
I don't know, but
Wait,
I'm gonna show you, Ash.
The
'cause
second thing or the first thing?
The second thing. I already got her that other thing.
What's the second thing?
I got to tell you, I'm not happy about the fact that I don't know what Tim got you for Christmas, and I don't know what you got Tim for Christmas.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could tell you right now, but that. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. He's a fan. He's a fan. I'm surprised that's that
What a
far.
shipping estimate. December 8th through the 30th.
Yeah.
It'll be early.
Knowing my luck, it's gonna be the 30th.
Should have had Dan order it.
But I only got that one for her because she'll appreciate that one, at least out of all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's Savannah or Hannah?
Savannah, I got it for maybe she could put it up on the bookshelf or something.
She's Slytherin, and her favorite Ghibli movie is Totoro?
I don't think it's her favorite. I think
It's just her first one she's ever seen.
Got you.
yeah.
That's how she knew about them. Yeah, but
Yeah, that's weird. It's a weird shipping date.
yeah,
I'm surprised that ain't something you can just find in like Books A Million.
they're actually not very available. Like the good plushies. I hope she doesn't listen to this.
She's not listening to this. Not at all.
What were we talking about? You were talking about you were upset
About what?
about gifts. What were you saying?
I'm not upset.
He was saying he was something about he doesn't know.
Oh, because I don't
Oh.
know what y'all got each other.
Oh, I could show you. But
Don't tell me. I want to be surprised.
for Tim's gift? Why didn't you tell him what you got me? Well, I mean, you know the one thing, the big thing.
I can't tell him one of the gifts I got you because it's a joint. You got the same thing.
That's right. He told me that.
Interesting. I got you guys a joint gift also.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, that's just one of them. I can tell you the other stuff.
We were outside sweating our balls off at Texas Roadhouse.
You knew the other gift. I showed you it when we were doing the podcast.
Let's stop that story there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, what were we talking about?
I've got to finish that story.
No, you don't.
We were waiting on a table. We were waiting on Dan. Tim said, "What'd you get Jesse for Christmas?" And I showed him. And then he was like, "Okay."
That was it? Why?
No, I didn't.
You're not going to show me what you got, Jesse?
Well, I didn't.
Then he said, "I can't because it's a joint gift." I said, "Okay."
It's just something small that I got both of you. The same thing.
What is it?
I do know one of them. I forgot about that, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
We'll know in a couple weeks. I know it's coming up. All right, guys. Let's get into the nitty gritty. We got some football to talk about.
Zach's going to be 30 this year. I just had to say that.
All right, let's back off.
30. Oh, how's his kid doing?
He's coming home tomorrow. He had surgery on his nose and got the thing removed.
So did they ever what was it?
I don't know if they ever found out what it was, but it was non-cancerous. They know
He had a double whammy. He had a bacterial infection underneath part of his nose that they had to remove, and then he had a tumor that they don't know if it was related to the skin infection. But the tumor is non-cancerous. They didn't take it out. It's supposed to go away on its own. But the poor kids just had a rough go. They had to remove a pretty significant part of his nose to get everything out. So it's been rough. But no, Zach told us earlier today that he's supposed to be able to come home tomorrow. So
That's good.
Yep. And then they'll have to go back eventually and do like a surgery on the nose to kind of restructure it. Like, I guess, put some stuff back, reconstructive surgery. So I don't know when that'll be, but it's good though. I mean, they made it through, man. It was scary for a couple of days. I didn't know what the heck. They had to wait a whole weekend to get an MRI on the tumor thing, and it was just rough. But yeah, he's good. He's going back home tomorrow. Zach went back to work, I think today, maybe.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I believe it was today. I think when I talked to him yesterday or the day before, he said he's going back home to go to work. So yeah, it's good. He's doing good.
It's good.
Old man's going to be 30 years old this year.
Is this the first person in your close friends that's switching over to 30?
Yep.
Switching over.
Yeah, Zach was always a year ahead of us.
Listen, you're not far behind.
Shut the hell up.
And then I'm creeping up behind you.
Look, he's wearing a gray shirt underneath that one. Look at him.
Trey?
I mean, look at me. I'm all grayed out.
Like, look at his undershirt.
You look stylish, though, Tim. I'm just wearing a gray undershirt.
You could say that.
I've been told that today many times.
I believe it.
All right, Jesse, let's get to the pigskin.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some games to go over from last week. And then we got some new picks. And I have Navarro's picks for the following week. Oh, I didn't. So Thursday night game's actually playing right now. So we can't even really get our overall numbers.
Picks from the Latin Fever.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk about the other games.
I didn't really watch this week. The Vikings-Bills game, Tim. Did you watch that one?
Watched that
one. Watch that one? That was nuts. Was it overtime or just last second? It was overtime, right?
The fact that Josh Allen fumbles in his own end zone.
And you were like, oh, dang, the game's over.
Yeah.
And then that happens.
All you really had to do was take a safety.
Yeah, and then punt it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have.
I got 4 picks.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a rough go at it this week, my man.
Can't believe the Bucks won.
How many did you get, Tim?
I got 7.
I got 8.
Yeah, that game was nuts. Dude, I didn't realize this. Colt McCoy was playing this week on the Cardinals. I had no idea. Remember him?
He still plays?
Yeah, man. Dude, he did excellent and won the game.
He was on Texas.
Yeah.
Played for Texas.
Yeah, man. The dude looks all grown now.
Can we talk about the fact that
Sure.
the Packers beat the Cowboys?
Yeah. You remember I want to put this sound clip in. Remember last week I said, look, the one day we're not picking the Packers, they're going to win.
Yeah.
They won.
And they're going to lose tonight.
You think so? Can we look at the
That'll
score?
be how it goes
It
because
hasn't
we
started yet.
we picked the Packers for tonight.
Yeah, you're right. They must know that we're picking them.
I'm feeling it.
I picked the Titans tonight, though. So
I picked the Packers. But
how about the Commanders-Eagles?
I watched that one too.
I know. Hey, all of us got that one wrong. The Commanders of all teams. It's ridiculous. I didn't watch it.
Who would have thought the Eagles' first loss would have been the Commanders?
I know. That's what I'm saying. This year has been nonsense. You can't pick anything.
I'm not upset about it though.
Yeah. I'm upset. I got it wrong.
That's all I watched.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go through this week's picks then. And let me pull up Navarro's picks real quick. And like I said, Navarro he does play fantasy football this year, so he's going to have a keen insight next week on a couple games.
The man trains athletes for a living.
That he does. That he does. He worked, for the people who don't know, he works at Georgia Tech. I don't know who doesn't know. Nuts. All right. So we're not picking this Thursday night game, obviously, because it's playing right now. So we're going to start with Bears-Falcons.
Falcons.
Rise up.
Ooh. I'm sorry, Ash. I'm going to go with the Bears. I'm going to pick... I know. And so did Navarro. Interesting. Colts, Eagles.
Eagles.
Are you sure? They're coming off a loss here.
Eagles.
They're going to beat the Colts.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Jeff Saturday.
I know.
The man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Saturday.
He won.
Listen. I listen. I love this guy.
You love him enough that you didn't even watch the press conference where he was announced as the head coach.
I did.
No, you said you just watched the memes.
I know, and I need to go back and correct that when I was listening to it. I watched the press conference, and I just happened to say, yeah, there's a bunch of memes about him that I misconstrued. I watched the whole thing. I've been watching it start to finish. Listen, Jeff Saturday is the answer that they needed. He's a savior.
So you think they're going to win this game?
No. No. But
Jets, Patriots.
Go Pats!
you guys suck.
They're playing in Foxborough.
I'm gonna have to tell you I'm gonna have to
Commanders, Texans.
I'm gonna have to go with the Jets.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, Dan did tell me this. So if the Patriots win, the Jets drop down to number 3. And I think we stay at 4 still. But if the Jets win, they're number 1 in the division.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're
They
tied.
beat the Jets and they beat the Bills and the Dolphins.
Yes, they have a better divisional record. So the Jets have a lot more riding on this game than the Pats do. So,
and can we also say rest in peace to Dan's Jets helmet? He's returning it.
yeah, he said that a week ago. He still has it. So
Why?
I've seen the man 3 times this past week, and every time I saw him, he goes, got the shipping label for the helmet.
Why?
It's not as high quality as he thought it was going to be. There's no padding on the inside of the helmet. It's an empty
He
helmet.
said it's hollow on the inside.
Oh, that's
So when you put it on, it's like down to your nose. So, but it looks so cool. It looks cool. But again, almost $400. So, but I know. But listen, that's going to be a huge game. Sadly, we're going to miss it. But
who's going to miss it?
We. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Jesse and I are going to miss it. We got practice at 2
1 o'clock?
2
2
practice
o'clock.
at 2. And we'll be at Italian Oven for the first half of that. All right.
Muy bien.
All right. Commanders, Texans.
Commanders.
This is tough.
It is tough.
Who
For
are
me,
you
it's a
picking?
coin flip. You going with me? I'm going to go with the Texans. That didn't sway him whatsoever.
I'm going Commanders.
Why?
Because they're going to be riding high off of last week's win,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually play pretty good.
Not just last week's win. They've won 4 of their last 5.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with it. I'm going to regret it, but I'm sticking with it. Rams Saints. Rams.
The Rams have got to win a game.
Yeah.
They've been losing
Yeah.
like the last 3.
Navarro's picking the Saints. I think Ashton's picking the Saints.
No, I'm picking the Rams.
All right. Browns Bills.
Bills.
Chubb's been carrying lately. I'm going Browns.
Whoa. I'm picking the Bills, but I hope you're right, Ash. So I did see this stat. Josh Allen has never won a game in overtime.
Oh, wow.
0-4 in overtimes because of last week.
He's still pretty young, though.
You got time. Panthers, Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, me too. Unfortunate. But what are you going to do? Lions, Giants. You know what we're picking.
Giants.
Yeah.
All
Easy.
day, every day.
At the Giants, too. All right, let's move on. Raiders, Broncos.
Raiders.
I'm picking Broncos.
But the Broncos suck.
The Broncos suck.
Yeah, but the Broncos suck. Navarro's picking Raiders.
I'm picking Raiders too.
All right, Cowboys, Vikings.
That's actually a tough game though.
It's going to
It
be tough,
is.
but I think it's still going to be Vikings. Isn't that divisional?
The Vikings are good.
Vikings are really good.
I'm going to pick Vikings.
I'm going to be honest. I think they're the number 1 team in the league.
Over the Chiefs?
The Vikings?
I think so.
I'm glad the Chiefs have made a resurgence. Didn't look good at the start of the season.
So Travis Kelce officially has more touchdown catches than Tyreek Hill from Patrick Mahomes. 41 in his career. Tyreek has 40.
Yeah, Hill is
They're
good.
they're both ridiculous. Bengals Steelers.
It's like
Bengals.
Yeah. I hate to say it, I think you're right. All right. Sunday Night Football. This is going to be a great game. I can't wait for this one. Chiefs Chargers.
Chargers.
Oh. I'm going to pick the Chiefs, I think.
I'll say out of all the Chiefs' losses over the years, the Chargers give them the most hell.
And they're good too. 49ers Cardinals Monday night.
Niners.
You're right. And then Thursday night, final game.
The Bills.
I'll tell you what though, didn't Lions just beat someone really good last week? Who did they beat that they were like, oh my god, they just beat? Oh, Packers, right? 2 weeks ago they lost to the Lions, but it's not the Bills. Is that what you're saying? Okay, it's met with silence, so I'm going to say it's the Bills.
Can we talk about some college
Yes.
coming up?
Yeah, Tim.
Wait. Football or basketball?
Football.
Damn it. Before we do that, can I listen? You didn't watch any games recently, I'm assuming. So in one night, UNC barely beat
I know.
that one team.
Yeah.
Although they looked good. They were playing good, but the other team was playing pretty well too. Kentucky lost to Michigan State. Kentucky was number 4. Michigan State was unranked.
Did they?
Yes. They ended up losing. I don't think it was overtime, but it was like last couple. No, it was overtime. It was an overtime game. And then Duke loses to Kansas. In the same night, these 3 games
Kansas
happened.
is good though.
Yeah, but so Duke was 7, Kansas was 6. So it wasn't like crazy, or it may be flipped. But yeah, Duke lost. Duke's got a super, super young team this year also. UNC, the only reason why they're still ranked number 1 is, or when they started number 1, is because all of their players came back. Except for one. Remember that big white kid? The center? He looked like Dirk Nowitzki. Doesn't matter. He left. He's the only one. He graduated. But everyone's back. So that's all I want to say about college basketball. It was exciting to watch again. I'm excited for it. We'll move on.
So you watched all those games?
While me and Dan were playing Nintendo Switch Sports.
And Gonzaga lost to Texas
I didn't know that. Was that today?
yesterday.
Wow.
They lost 93-74.
Wow.
Gonzaga was number 2. Texas was 11.
Gonzaga's beasts every year. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited for college basketball. It's fun to watch because every single game, every single play, they're like trying their hardest. It's not like NBA where it's just like we'll take tonight off. We'll be fine.
So we got the college football. So the games this week aren't really good. They don't matter. Well, they matter, but it seems like the whole schedule is going to be pretty set in stone this week.
Right.
Like no one's probably going to lose where they are.
Right.
But next week we got Ohio State, Michigan, which I know they're 2-3, but do you think whoever knocks off who, do you think they'll be out of the top 4?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
It has to be.
Okay. Because I know sometimes like when Georgia beats somebody, they drop like 1 or 2 spots. I mean, I know they're number 1, but so Ohio State, Michigan, literally who control their own fate. Like, I'm hoping Michigan wins. I hope they pull out against Ohio State. TCU, I'm still iffy on at number 4. I know they just beat Texas, which Texas is a good team, but I don't think TCU deserves to be over Tennessee.
No, and I think if they had to play Tennessee this weekend, Tennessee would just have a field day with them.
Yes. And so we got, the top 4. So Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU. And then we got Tennessee and LSU in 5 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Georgia LSU on December 3rd, Ash. How do you think that's game? How do you think that game is going to go?
I do think if Georgia plays the way that they played against Tennessee, that they'll win with a little problem. I think that if Michigan or Ohio State had to play Tennessee or LSU, that they would not be able to beat either one of them.
So the Ohio State and Michigan, they're always like, they don't play anybody. They're not as good as like everybody says they are, which Ohio State always has crazy offense. They always put up like 50, 60 points against everybody, but they never have like anybody who plays defense against them. I think if Ohio State and Georgia ended up in the championship game for the college football playoffs, they would just wreck them.
It wouldn't even be close.
No.
Yeah. And
I actually hope that happens.
Look, I'm not saying Ohio State is a bad team, but they put up these crazy offensive numbers against Northwestern State, and it's not teams that are any kind of threat to them.
I don't think Georgia's going to have a hard time at all.
No.
I think they destroy LSU. I think they destroy whoever they play in the playoffs, and then they destroy in the championship game.
You think they're going to do a two-peat?
Yeah.
Do you see any team that can compete with them right now?
Only Alabama. They're not even in the conversation anymore.
If Georgia plays like they did against Tennessee, there is no team in college football that can beat them. Tim, do you think Alabama's done for the season?
Yeah.
I hope so.
They are. They might get into a bowl game, but I don't think they're going to. There's no way. They can't. Yeah. They have LSU is above them because they beat Alabama. So even if LSU lost to Georgia in the SEC championship game, whoever loses against Ohio State, Michigan drops, and then if TCU loses, they'll drop out. So LSU could still have a chance to get in, but a lot has to happen. But they have LSU has a better chance than Alabama would. Alabama, there's like no chance they can get in.
Well, the fact LSU beat them, I think it's only fair that it's that way.
And like we were saying, even if Georgia beats LSU, they still have a chance to get in because they're number 6 and Georgia's number 1. And it depending on how bad their loss is. Because Tennessee got destroyed. I know there was only a 14-point difference, but they got destroyed. I would love to watch that game over again.
Do I have to tell me twice?
But then we also have UNC Clemson in the ACC championship game in 2 weeks. And that's pretty cool that you get UNC in a championship game.
That is really awesome.
Jesse should like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that one.
I want to watch all those championship games all day. December 3rd.
You did say that, December 3rd. I put it in my calendar, and when I was with Dan, when we were talking about it, and he thinks he'll try to be around for it. It's 8 o'clock at night, right?
Yeah. Well, there's 3 championship games on that day. Georgia, LSU, Ohio State, and somebody, and then the Clemson and
so
UNC.
I know your test is that following day. You're going to be around maybe? You want to come watch a couple games?
No. I'm going to be cramming.
Okay. Shut me down real fast.
He didn't have to think about it.
No.
He already knew.
And I'm okay. Yeah, I'll be around that whole day. And I don't play the next Sunday. We have practice at like 3, but we'll be around for it.
It's going to be a good day.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Maybe hit up 5 Guys again.
Time to be alive.
Yeah, but this is my favorite time of the year. It's when everything aligns, the holidays come around, and then
Hoodie weather.
college football playoffs. The only thing I hate about the college football playoffs is it's always on a Monday night at 9 o'clock. Might have to take off work the next day.
Thanksgiving football, though, doesn't get much better.
There's actually some really good games on Thanksgiving this year. Yeah.
You know what they are? Is it the classics like...
No, I think there's actually
I don't know any classics.
I think there's actually like good. Ash is dying over there.
Broke Ashton.
Jesse always breaks Ashton. So Jess.
Yeah.
Thursday night. Okay, we'll start with the normal day. The Bills at
Wait, what do you mean the normal day?
like the beginning of the day. Bills at Lions, like we had right here. At 12:30.
Oh, that Thursday. That's Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
There's 3 Thursday games though.
How did I not see that then?
You didn't write that down.
Wait, what? I usually stop after the first Thursday.
It's probably like the Steelers at
No, this is week 11. I'm sorry. This starts week 12, I guess.
Yeah. This is this Sunday.
Okay.
Wait, no, because this Thursday is Thanksgiving. Because this Sunday is this coming Sunday.
I feel like the Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving.
They do. You know who's playing the Cowboys this Thanksgiving?
11. Wait, let me guess.
Are you going to guess or look?
No, I'm not going to look. Wait, so
There are teams that are very Thanksgiving, like
Redskins.
the Bears, the Steelers.
Steelers aren't Thanksgiving.
Dallas.
Are they?
You just said you didn't know any of the matchups.
But I know the typical teams. I don't think the Steelers are at Thanksgiving. It's always like Lions, Bears, Packers, Vikings, Redskins, Cowboys.
I'm going to say it.
Tell us, Tim.
No, it's not. Wait.
So we have
Patriots.
We have Bills Lions at 12:30. Then we have Giants Cowboys at 4:30, which should be really good. And then at 8:30 we have Patriots Vikings.
Who?
Ooh.
I said it right.
Patriots.
We're gonna get rocked.
Patriots Vikings.
But that's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I think the Giants Cowboys will be a really good game too at 4:30.
No, it will. Yeah.
Wow.
There's some great games on Thursday. And listen, I don't have to do any shopping, so that night, no Black Friday shopping for me. I'm going to be watching the Patriots Vikings. Yeah, you're going to have to work that morning, aren't you?
He's taking off.
I'm upset about it. I don't know. If I work, it's going to be a very, very short day anyway.
He's going to want to watch the Patriots Vikings.
Thursday night? That ain't going to deter if I work the next day. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make a difference. It's triple pay, guys.
I'm not stopping you.
Ashton is. And he's working that day.
I'm not.
He wants me to be at the ready for him when he comes off at 12 o'clock.
I get off at I'm only working a half day.
I'll be around.
I need somewhere to go after work.
We can go to Miller's.
Still come here.
Go to Miller's.
We can go to Miller's.
Okay.
All right, fine. I'm not working.
Literally takes nothing.
I'll sacrifice a couple $100 just to go to Miller's for an hour.
For his Gibson.
Yeah, that's true. Ash, that's a Gibson day. It's Gibson day.
Okay.
All right, I guess you don't care.
I don't think you do either.
Not if you're going to Miller's.
Well, the man said he needed somewhere to go.
It doesn't mean he can't come here.
I'm glad someone's looking out for me.
You shut your mouth. Goodness.
Yeah, but I'm excited for these college football playoffs, and I don't really care about. I don't see anybody that I'm interested in the Super Bowl this year, but I'll watch it either way. But I haven't been excited in a while about NFL.
It's still nice to get together for the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah,
It's still
I hope someone.
Although the halftime show is.
It was good last year. I don't know what you're talking
Who
about.
played?
Oh, shut up! It was good last year.
Oh, it was
it
like
was the
Snoop
Weeknd
Dogg
last year.
and
Oh, that was
Weeknd.
2 years ago. Sorry,
It
last
was
year was good.
Eminem,
You're right.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent,
Wasn't it like Mary J. Blige?
Mary
or
J.
someone?
Blige, and
It was all. It was that whole group that came up with the same producer. Whatever that guy's name is.
Dr.
yeah.
Dre.
Yeah, there it is.
Good, isn't it?
You want this? I can't finish it. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Listen, he was okay with that answer.
When it comes to your health,
Everything counts.
I'm
Yeah.
not playing around.
Is it Rihanna that's doing it this year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
you're kidding me.
yeah, exactly.
They've already decided?
It was like months ago they said it.
Ash, I have a question. Did you watch that whole DJ Khaled video I sent you?
Yes. I wish Jesse had watched that before now. It is the most bizarre 15 minutes that I've spent in a while.
Didn't you love some of the things he was saying? It was just making you laugh, wasn't it?
He is nuts.
I loved when he kept picking up. He's like, another one, another one, another one.
Jesse, he did a 15-minute video for GQ for his Air Jordan 5s
Mm-hmm.
that he has coming out. It is the most excruciatingly entertaining 15 minutes I've spent in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm glad you watched the whole thing. I didn't think you were gonna.
He really is nuts.
Yeah. I like his collection. Well, he didn't even really show up. Did you? It wasn't it funny when he said, "I have 3 houses, 3 warehouses filled with shoes."
He's got like 4 or 5 pairs of Off-Whites. But what got me in the beginning was he was like, "Y'all gonna be talking about this for years."
I love when he says, I call these shoes different names because they mean something different to me." And he's like, "These ones I call, I'm not supposed to own these, but I do." I love it. Jake even is cracking up at
So
it.
he has names for his shoes that he gives through the video, and I told Tim if he had to go through all of the shoes again, there's no way the names would be the same.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing it in the moment.
It was hilarious. He's like, "I'm not supposed to own these, so I call these I'm not supposed to own."
Oh, that's funny.
It was a good time. I cracked up at it. I was the first person I thought it was Ashton because he's always talking about Asa with DJ Khaled and shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna send it to you, but I know you wouldn't have watched it.
I wouldn't have watched it.
So it was a good time.
It was-
Everything I send to you, you don't watch either, and it's 4 minutes.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's why I save you the time. Or the trouble even sending it.
What a jerk. Whatever. Ash, you want to talk about your movie?
I'm nervous.
Why is that?
Let's get into it.
He's gonna pull up his notes.
So I had you guys watch Gunbuster, which I just watched for the first time the week before last.
That was the first time you've seen it.
Mm-hmm. I'd owned it for 2 years prior to that. It had just never left the shrink wrap. But it came in at a perfect time because I've been on a space kick lately. And believe it or not, Tim, you're familiar with Evangelion,
Not really.
but you know about it.
I know about it.
So the guy that created that, his name is Hideaki Anno, that did Evangelion in the early 90s. So this was something that he worked on before that. And Jesse, I know that name doesn't mean anything to you, but Hideaki Anno is a almost Miyazaki level producer in the anime world. The opening theme for Evangelion is considered by a lot of people as the greatest anime opening of all time. It's called A Cruel A Cruel Angel's Thesis, I think is the name of the song. But Gunbuster, I'm going to look up when it came out because I don't know off the top of my head. So it was released in 3 parts from 1988 to 89. So it's late 80s. My favorite era of animation. It's all hand-drawn. I really enjoyed it the first time that I watched it. It gets surprisingly deep, and they play with time in an interesting way. I think I don't think that I've seen another film mess with time the way that this one did. And what I mean by that is basically the way that time elapses in space is different than the way that it does on Earth, where it's almost as if the characters that are in space for a prolonged amount of time doesn't pass for them. They don't age the way that people on Earth do. And I thought that it was interesting the way that they kind of played and wrestled with that idea of the main characters in this movie are predominantly female, and they're in high school together at the beginning, but by the end of the movie, one of them is dead because she never leaves Earth, and it's just the normal passage of time. But there's 3 girls. One of them is basically still a late-age teenager, early 20s. And it's because that she's been in space the entire time. So it's... I don't know if it's the best execution of that thought, but I thought it was interesting nonetheless. But anyway, the main storyline of the movie is... I believe the main character's name is Noriko, or Noriko. Her father was a space captain of some sort, fighting in wars, galactic wars, for Earth against aliens, and he dies at some point at the beginning of the movie from an alien battle. And his daughter is in space, or his daughter is in school to become eventually one of these soldiers that fights in space. And she's hand selected by one of her father's soldiers to basically take on the role that her father played in the war against the aliens. And it follows kind of her rocky start in learning how to become a warrior or a fighter in space, and also her struggle with dealing with this time element where she'll be in space and what seems like a matter of days to her is a matter of years on Earth, and seeing her best friend grow old and have children and then eventually die. But it's a struggle against alien invaders, but also against, I guess, the importance of friendship and sacrifice. I think are 2 big elements in this movie. So it's I think a surprisingly deep movie, but both of you have me very nervous about it. So I don't care who goes first, but let's talk about it, and hopefully it's not just a complete...
I kind of want to hear Jesse's opinion first.
Why?
I just want to see where you stand.
Why?
Because you're not as big into anime as I am.
I'm not. So at surface level, I wasn't a fan of it. I'm not... Yeah, not that I didn't like the movie, but it didn't... That sort of anime doesn't interest me as much. The whole space mech going on there. I like... What I found I liked more about the movie was the story. The girl, the relationship she had with her father, and then when he passed away, and My favorite part about it is when you found out that there was time jumps. You don't find that out until probably halfway through the first section of the movie when she comes back down. I think that's the first time they mention it. Or no, it actually was the first time when she's up and they stumble across the ship. Believe that's the first time, right? And they look at the whatever and then they're like, oh my God, it's only been 2 days up here. So she could potentially be finding her father right now, who passed away in I think it was an attack, right? Which for her, I think it was 4 years, 10 years on Earth. She was very young.
Right. I think it had been 10 years.
Yeah, it was probably about 10 years. So the time jumps were not time jumps, but the passage of time was super interesting. So that ended up being kind of the more intriguing part of that movie that kind of kept me, like when she was like, oh my God, it's only been when they said it's her father's ship and it's only been 2 days, I like almost leaned forward in my chair. That's the first part that grabbed me, you know? So that part was really cool. And then when she came back down to Earth and you see the girl, her friend for the first time, and you kind of recognize her and then she kind of recognizes her, you know? And then she like double takes and then she's like, is that you? And then they're talking. Again, that's the part of the kind of like tugging at your heartstrings kind of thing that like she's watching her friends and family grow old basically, but she's out fighting these wars and stuff in high school kind of. She misses her graduation, you know, because time passed. So that's the part of the movie I liked more than necessarily the anime part and the mech fighting and the big robots and all that stuff. The coach was a cool character. I liked him a lot.
I did too. Yeah.
He was really cool. And when you find out that he was part of the team that got out when her father died in that attack, that kind of added a different layer to it. So, yeah, I didn't love it, but the first part of the movie, you know, it broke up into 3 sections. The first section was definitely my favorite because you're kind of learning all this stuff. I found myself not liking the fights and battles as much. It was just weird. I was more intrigued by the story behind it. So, yeah, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. Yeah, this wasn't for me.
Did Savannah watch it with you?
No, she wouldn't have watched it.
No?
Nah, I don't think so. That's it. That's all I got, man. That's fine. Yeah, I want to hear this. I want to hear this. Ashton's gonna be real butthurt if you didn't like this.
Ash.
No, wait. Before you start, did you just watch this recently for the first time? So you're fresh with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. And you liked it? Okay. Tim does not want to say it.
I just have one question. How did you hear about this movie? And what made you purchase it?
I didn't hear about it from anyone. I purchased it because I would say for 2 reasons. One, because of the name attached to it, which is the guy that would go on to make Evangelion. 3 reasons. So that's reason 1. 2 is because it's from the 80s. And then 3 is because it's in space.
Good reasons. I like the art style. I like the time it was in. So, right from the beginning, when they're fighting, it was a cool fight scene. But the whole problem with the movie I have is they never show a villain. They never introduce any villains. You don't know who they're fighting, so you don't really get like a sense of like how urgent, like when the coach is yelling at everybody, how it's the end of the world.
I never thought of that.
I never got attached to the movie because I never felt like they were in danger because I didn't know an enemy. Like you always just see ships and that's it. Even when she gets the gun buster off for the first time and she's like flying around and then she gets like pierced through her mech and the ship's just there, you still don't see anybody. And I'm just like, who are these people?
Is there a follow-up?
Aliens.
Is this the only movie?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So I never felt like I was getting attached to a character development because I never felt like there was anything to get attached to. Like even when people were dying, I was like, who are they dying to? So that was my whole problem with the movie is I never felt like I was getting any satisfaction through the progression of the movie. Like you get her storyline throughout the years and everything that happens, and her becoming like in the Gutbuster, going up to space and fighting everybody. But it wasn't like I wasn't getting what I was wanting. I thought the animation was cool and the fight scenes were cool. I just wasn't attached to the movie, and I want to watch it again, but I guess that movie was only an hour and a half, so I guess I don't know how much time they had to work with or what their storyline was going for. But I definitely would have liked some enemy character development and seeing who they were fighting and why. That was my biggest concern for the movie, but I thought the story with them was cool. And I did like the time jumps, and I liked how when you were in space, you didn't age as fast as when you were on Earth.
Yeah.
I did like that.
Yeah. I'm with you, and I think Jesse was making the same point that the least interesting part of the movie, I think, is the conflict between the aliens and Earth. I think the more interesting part is how they were toying with that idea of space-time versus Earth-time, and then how that affected relationships, and then sacrifice, not only of the main character, but also of her sidekick, who ends up being in love with the coach. Towards the end, where her Noriko sidekick is an adult and is heading into space, and it's revealed that the coach only has 6 months to live. And as they're flying, there's like a measurement that's telling them how much time has elapsed on Earth as they're going through space. And it's like the days are counting down and the man's only got 6 months to live.
Yeah.
And
jeez, that's dark.
I thought that was a like powerful moment. And she almost has a breakdown from the stress of it. And Noriko has to kind of tell her to snap out of it. But the space, the time element, I thought was the most interesting about it. The ending is so crazy because I think it says something like thousands of years go by or something like that. But I'm with you on the enemy was never given a face. It was always this abstract idea. And even the solutions to the aliens, it was like a mini black hole the first time and then a black hole generator the second time. So I don't think it's the best movie ever. There's definitely flaws in it. I think it would have been a better movie if the roles had been reversed, where the main characters were guys, and make the love interest a woman that's like on Earth. But the animation I'm a huge fan of. I just love that 80s style. I actually really like the design of the Gunbuster for the mech, in terms of the mech. But I know that there's flaws in the movie. It's definitely not in my favorite movies of all time. But I'm glad y'all watched it. It's
I want to watch it again just because I wasn't. I want to see if anything else catches my attention around the first time, because it's not a long movie. It's short.
Yeah. I like that it was sections too. It made it more digestible almost.
So I don't have an answer to this. Did either of you get a feeling of why they went with black and white for the majority of the third part of it?
I don't know, but I didn't enjoy that. I forgot about that, but I didn't enjoy the black and white through the last part of the movie.
For the most part, I never enjoy black and white when that's a choice, unless it's for like a certain specific like short scene. I don't know. It kind of takes me out of it sometimes. Most of the time, you're like, why is it black and white? Instead of thinking about it, I don't know. I don't like it.
There's some deep questions that the movie deals with in the third part of it. The partner of Noriko, she's like an adult. She's the one that was in love with the coach. The coach has died. She's in this skylift type vehicle going towards the space station, and there's a guy that's in there with her, and they're basically arguing about whether humanity should try to defend itself against the aliens or if they should just accept their fate. And the guy basically makes the argument that it's like, who cares if we make it past this? It might just be our time to go. And she's arguing for humanity of like, no, we should do everything that we can to do that. I mean, you can make a serious case for either one of those perspectives. So
yeah,
I feel like they were really trying to wrestle with serious questions. It just might not have been the best execution with the way that they wrestled with them, but interesting questions nonetheless. I'm just a fan of 80s animation, and you both have watched a cult classic, so to say. So I'm happy about that. That's all I have to say.
So you liked it though overall. You'd keep it back in your rotation.
I'll definitely watch it again.
Yeah,
it's not my favorite, but I think that it was ambitious in what it was trying to do.
Yeah,
I just don't think the execution was the best. Specifically, Hideaki Anno, kind of hits his home run in the early 90s with Evangelion. But I could see what they were trying to do with it.
Yeah.
So.
I'll give it another watch. I need to soak it in again.
Hey, listen.
He's got 2 copies.
I got 2 copies, so don't
You
feel
know who
like
to
you're
call.
in a rush to give it back to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he
And
forgot
Tim-
it anyway.
Tim, I'm sorry that you had to watch it sub, man.
Okay.
There's been no dub of it.
I'll
so.
survive. I did it once.
Probably made you pay attention more. Nope. All right. It made me pay attention more because I couldn't do anything else. I texted Ashton
Monday night.
I said, "Hey man, I'm just in the mood to like organize my Pokemon card binder." I was like, "I'm gonna turn on your movie and just organize it." And then 2 minutes in, I was like, "I cannot do this." And he texted me as I'm discovering it. He goes, "How are you gonna do that and watch it at the same time?" I was like, "Yeah, you're right." So I turned it off and organized my Pokemon card binder, and then watched it Tuesday. Yeah.
It's now Navarro's pick, and I'm curious of what he's picked.
What did he pick, Jess?
Do you remember what we guessed he was going to pick last week?
Star Wars.
So it is Star Wars.
Of course. And you said Empire Strikes Back.
I did.
And that's it.
That's what he picked.
Good deal.
Highest rated Star Wars movie.
As it should be.
Also, the whole first half of the movie is on Hoth, which is snow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to tie into Christmas a little bit. I'm excited for it. I watch it every Christmas. Every December.
Do you
at
watch
least.
the Christmas special every Christmas?
No. Oh, we should watch that.
There's only one copy.
Yeah, there is, and I have it.
Ash, it's horrible.
I can't even watch it.
It's
Do you know the story of the holiday special? It came out after the first Star Wars movie. They were like on the hype of the movie coming out in May, so they wanted to come out with a Christmas special, a Star Wars holiday special. It was made. It was like a live action. It was like one of those old school, like front of studio audience, a little bit of it. It was horrible. And George Lucas was like, this will never see the light of day after it aired. And I guess it leaked eventually and people made like black market copies of it. And Jacob found me one on eBay when we were living together and bought me one. So I have a copy and like someone made it professionally. Like there's a whole DVD folder of it that made a cover. I think there's 2 DVDs inside, or I don't know what it is.
And part of it's like cartoon, like it flips back and forth.
Yeah, the cartoon's actually good. It's It's literally the first appearance of Boba Fett is in this, not in Episode 5.
And you see Chewbacca's
Yeah.
family, which is weird.
The whole thing's centered around Chewbacca's family. Life Day
It's weird.
is their Christmas. It's bad, but yeah, I have a copy of it. That was such a cool gift. That was awesome.
Yeah, Luke is like in this really weird makeup that makes him look
Yeah, they put too much makeup on him.
really
like
weird.
Yeah, it looks like the girls who like get the really heavy tan and then put makeup on top of it and go to a photo shoot. That's what he looks like. Blonde hair, like he's horrible. So that's like, and still to this day, George Lucas won't admit that it's like a thing. It's not canon. It's like they should have never did it. It was bad, but I have it.
Was that his choice right away, or did he decide like?
So he was gonna go with those Visions episodes. Remember, like 15-minute, like each director did a different one, because he figured Ashton would like them because there's some anime style ones. It's really cool, but he didn't get a chance to like go through and pick a couple, so he was just like, we'll just go with episode 5, which is awesome. I can't wait to watch it again.
I hope he watches it again.
Navarro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him he's gonna we're gonna have to we talk about him. So
Yeah.
I told him you come with stuff like what you want to talk about and everything. So it's a good one. It's on. Actually, I can
Disney
give you.
Plus.
You don't have Disney Plus, do you?
Mm.
I have a steelbook for you, Ash. I haven't dusted off that steelbook in years.
About time someone brought some DVDs to the table besides me.
I bought you a copy of a movie.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean about time?
That was Halloween. It was like a month ago.
It was my last pick. My last move. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. Oh, whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be episode 5 of Star Wars.
He opened that door so wide.
Did he really? Because the man's aggressive.
Oh man,
Yeah, it'll be episode 5. I'm excited. It's my favorite Star Wars movie.
it's the best one too.
Yeah. So have you? I know you're not deep into Star Wars, but you've seen them all for the most part, besides 7, 8, 9, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Really? I didn't know if that was ever because me, Tim, and Navarro, for the most part, love Star Wars.
Hmm?
I never knew what your background was with it. If you loved it, or if it was just one of those movies you grew up watching.
I love Star Wars as a kid, but
Yeah.
now I don't go out of my way to watch it.
That makes sense. All right.
But I feel the same way about Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Pretty much anything not anime.
No, that's not true.
You sure?
I'll watch Seinfeld
Oh, of course.
any day of the week.
Yeah. Do you have that on Blu-ray? Because it's not on.
They've
anything
never
right now,
released
right?
it on Blu-ray,
Really?
Nope.
What is it on?
just DVD.
Oh.
It was on. I don't know what streaming service it's on now. Netflix or Hulu. One of the two paid $500 million for it.
Jeez. That's a crap ton of money.
Larry David and Jerry are just laughing
fine.
all the way to the bank.
They're fine.
Yeah, that's how Jerry gets the money for all those cars and comedians
yeah.
and cars.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, cool. That's episode 5.
Well, good deal. Tim's done much better this week.
Yeah, a little bit. Seems to be a little more focused.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to get my notes pulled up here. So you have rapid fire questions for Navarro next week.
I'm going to have to come up with them. Basically what we did with Trey.
Can we contribute to those?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I had known ahead of time what you were going to hit Trey with.
Yeah. I was kind of trying to get you guys
You never really
startled also.
let us. I don't think you really explained what that was going to look like live, though, or I would have contributed.
Yeah. I almost wanted you guys to be like, what is happening right now, too? But now that we know, yeah.
Well, that definitely happened.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we can come up with some. Just, I guess, we can even put it in this notes thing if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tim,
What are we talking about?
B and F.
did you ever watch Freaky Friday?
Which one?
There's only one.
The only movie, Freaky Friday.
There's 2 different versions.
Well, not the original, the Disney remake.
Oh yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis
Yeah.
and Lindsay Lohan. Did you like it?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Jesse?
I love that movie.
Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
It's one of those classics, Tim.
Tim, I'm here to tell you, it's a Disney Channel original. You remember? It's like, I'm Lindsay Lohan, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Why are we talking about this?
Let me tell you.
This is why we need video.
Word on the street is Freaky Friday 2 is happening. Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan.
Do you guys like how long it takes people to do another movie?
So do you... Okay. Here's where I don't know what side of the fence I'm going to land on this. Is this just a grab at nostalgia, or is this a genuine movie endeavor?
Well, if it's like the other things that have been coming out, it's probably just a grab for nostalgia.
I just feel like Freaky Friday is not big enough of a movie where it's like, oh, this is guaranteed money if we do this. You know what I'm saying?
It's a very like narrow.
It's more niche.
Like it's a certain age group back in the day, and what are the odds that all of them are still going to be into it now?
Right.
So it's not going to be new fans.
Right.
You know,
I feel like it's going to be females that now have children.
Yes. Like, oh, we saw this when I was a kid, your age.
And then Jesse and Ashton. Jamie Lee Curtis is in her 60s now. Did you know that?
Yeah, she was just in that Halloween movie.
And I think Lindsay Lohan is 37 or 38.
Hmm.
Do you remember the plot of the original movie?
Yeah.
It's just a good movie, man.
It was funny.
And the fact that Lindsay Lohan was a rocker
Yeah.
that could shred on the guitar.
Yeah.
I love the scene at the end when they're playing in the talent show.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still body swapped. And so Lindsay Lohan's character, who is Jamie Lee Curtis, is like pretending to play the guitar.
Yeah.
And Jamie Lee Curtis is behind the curtain, and she's just like tearing it up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie. I would actually want to watch a remake, or not a remake, a part 2. Would you?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it. If it was on Disney Plus, I'm not going to go to the movie theater. I'm not going to.
This is not going to be in the movie theaters. The first one wasn't in the movie theaters.
I don't know.
It's going to be Disney Plus.
It's going to be on Disney.
Yeah, I'll watch it. If it's on there, I'm watching it. Yeah.
Did you watch Hocus Pocus 2?
No, but I didn't like the original. One of the most overrated Halloween movies, in my opinion, of all time.
Agreed. Tim, would you watch Freaky Friday?
Oh my
too?
gosh, it's just me and you, Ash. By the way.
No, I didn't even. I watched the first one, but I didn't care for it.
Is this just me that's excited about this?
We've been.
You said you wouldn't go out of your way to watch it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm not saying I wouldn't go to the movie theater. I wouldn't buy it on Blu-ray.
If you saw the article today and you were like, would you be like, oh yes, or would you be like,
I wouldn't be over the moon, but I'd be like, cool, I'll watch this when it comes out. Like, I'm.
Well, Ash is saying he's over the moon.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm sorry, Ash. You're the only one. I am not over the moon for Freaky Friday 2.
Damn it!
Even freakier. Like, I don't understand.
Is that what it's called?
No. I hope not.
It's
Freaky Saturday,
it
maybe?
sounded real, even freakier.
Well, I have nothing else to say.
Sorry, man.
Well, I'll tell you what I didn't put down was Princess Diaries 3.
You put that down?
I did. Only because I crap you not. After Ashton put that in the notes, I'm scrolling through Facebook in the morning, and that was on there. It said Princess Diaries 3 in the works. So they must be going back to the old catalog and like, we got nothing else to do.
With Anne Hathaway?
I would assume so. And what's her name? The other famous old lady actor? Either way.
Julia something, right?
Ooh.
Doesn't she start with a J?
No.
No?
I'm not even going to pretend I know. I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't really like when it's really Disney's doing this a lot, but when companies just go back into the archives and get popular movies and just start throwing it out.
And I think we talked about it before. That's what I'm saying about new movies are so hard to make now and so expensive that studios are only going to make movies that they know have a previous fan base. That's why we're getting all of this nonsense remakes and remakes and remakes.
It's very annoying.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I haven't watched any of the recent stuff they've been putting out.
Yeah, it all feels so stale.
Yeah, it's like we've seen this before, but it's like a slight twist, but not enough to be a new story.
They think if they bring back the same people who did the first one, then we're all going to jump on it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Did you see did you see this Studio Ghibli Star Wars thing?
He stopped.
He stopped.
He stopped and looked over.
Like he was happy, or that
when you said Studio Ghibli and Star Wars.
Did you see what it is?
Did
you
we
watch
talk
it?
about this last week?
I don't think so.
I was talking about it with somebody last week.
The little short film they did?
They just did a short film
I think so.
recently?
Oh, Grogu. It's like 3 minutes. Are you thinking of something else? Am I
No, I
missing
just
something?
heard that they're in the works, but I didn't know something was out.
It may just be, maybe this is like they got together and this is the first thing they put out. But yeah, I mean, Savannah watched it. It was just a 3-minute short film of Grogu, like that Studio Ghibli animated and
So it
made.
was hand drawn?
It looked like it, yeah. It looked like Ghibli. It's on Disney Plus. I could show you after. I watched I was like falling asleep as she turned it on, so I was like looking at it, falling asleep, looking at it. I don't know if it was.
Do you like short films?
No,
I don't either.
no, I don't see it.
I don't like Disney has a whole category with like 30 or 40 short films,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes long, and I don't get into like a 4-minute film.
It's for the kids, but even then, it's like 4 minutes and you're out. You know, I don't know what it is. I think it was some type of thing they were doing before Disney Plus. They were putting out this stuff on YouTube, and then it's like now it's a catalog they have on there, and they just keep making some of them.
Well, so you said they're short films, the new ones?
There's only one I saw on
But
there.
are they going to be short films?
I don't know. That's all I know about it is that one video. Did you hear something like they're getting together and doing stuff?
I just saw that.
Let's just.
I just saw Studio Ghibli with Disney or Star Wars, but I didn't see I didn't know it was Star Wars. I thought it was just Disney in general.
I don't know, and it might be. Studio Lucasfilm's Secret Star Wars project is a hand-drawn short featuring Grogu. I think that may just be what it was. It was just that one.
That's kind of lame. I want to see a movie.
Project is a hand-drawn short featuring Grogu.
Ash, do you like short films? How do you feel about short films?
It depends on the subject matter.
I don't like short films basically because a lot of them don't even talk.
It's called Zen.
Yeah. And they're usually under like 10 minutes.
Like Zen Buddhism?
Zen. That's what it's called.
Mm.
Yeah, they announced a upcoming collaboration, and then a week later they dropped this. So if this is all it was, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's just a 3-minute short film. Oh, with Grogu from Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
I need them to get back on the wagon, make a new movie.
Star Wars?
No, Studio Ghibli.
I know that's right.
Yeah, that Earwig and the Witch, I don't even acknowledge that.
Did you even watch it?
I don't acknowledge it.
Because it's not hand drawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. They're going away from what they are.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to watch a movie that's not hand drawn, I'll go to Disney.
Just let me tell you, Disney CG
Mm-hmm.
and Pixar CG and DreamWorks CG is not Japanese CG.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah,
So this means you don't watch it?
that's correct.
Wait, so you saw Earwig and the Witch?
No.
Oh,
No, but I'm not a big
sound-
fan of Ghibli. You guys are big fans, so when it came out, I would figured you guys would at least watch it.
No.
No.
So you're not really fans.
That is not what we're saying.
You've seen every Studio Ghibli movie, apparently.
I own most of them.
Yeah, but you haven't seen all of them now.
That's
There's
all right.
one you're not watching.
I don't acknowledge it.
So you're a good fan then.
Yeah.
Sure. It's the definition of a fan. Yeah.
He's just trying to get under my skin. It's not working.
You don't have skin to get under. That's the problem. You'd never get angry. Trying so hard here.
Right when I saw the trailer, I was pissed off just because of how it looked. And it does look like they catered it like more towards kids because you know how Ghibli
Yeah, but you wouldn't know.
usually has that underlining meaning where they have more to the story than just what is appearing on the screen. They have deeper. Which, speaking of Studio Ghibli, huh?
Hmm?
You know who watched Howl's Moving Castle because of our movie review? The whole movie?
Jake?
My mother.
And?
I hope she didn't waste her time.
She watched the whole movie.
She wasted her time.
And? And?
So
Poor Joanne.
my dad and my mom watched it. My dad's seen it way back when when it came out, and he was trying to explain to her that Japanese anime isn't like normal anime. And
Yeah,
she
so you
watched
need
the
to give
movie.
it a chance.
She said it was good. It was different.
There you go.
That's what she said.
You're being kind.
What does that mean?
She didn't go into like detail. She said it was good though. She watched the whole thing, so that's a good plus.
It's better than me.
I love your dad. He's an OG.
Yeah. He's like, I remember where these came out. He's like, me and my friends used to get together and watch them.
Your mom didn't say anything about that piano hitting in the beginning and it just really grabbing her?
No, really grabbing her.
Those clouds clear, man. It's just like, ooh.
That movie makes me feel uncomfortable.
All right, well, we're clearly not talking about the same movie here.
Very uncomfortable.
We're gonna get her to watch other ones.
Yeah, good deal.
Good luck.
She did it voluntarily. She wanted to watch it from me when me and Ashton were talking
Listen,
about
I'm
it.
happy for you.
I can't believe it. When she told me, I was like,
You and me both, brother.
I almost fell out of the kitchen chair when I was over there.
Did you do any grilling over the weekend?
No. When I went over, we were snacking the whole day when we were watching the Bills and Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
And by that time, it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I was leaving around 6, and no one was really hungry. But they bought a bunch of shrimp. And
No drinking?
they had some festive beers.
Mm-hmm.
My dad bought some kind of beer that was like...
Let's make a
Mm-hmm.
Jesse's really irritated.
Dude, it's like it's grinding. It's not even that it's just me. I can't hear what you're saying.
I'm sure we'll hear it in the audio.
I know you will.
I don't remember what the beer was, but it was like, I want to say some kind of nut was in it, like a walnut or a chestnut or something with like cranberry or something. It was a weird kind of beer.
Sounds festive.
Yeah, it was apparently festive. I forget what it was, but I didn't want any part of it. But he says it was good.
It's not the beer I grew up with.
I did bring over some of those shot glasses of the Old Smoky Moonshine white chocolate strawberry cream.
Get sponsored by
White
this.
chocolate strawberry.
I left 2 of the shots over there for my mom, and she had them, and she said they were good.
She's like, there's a new flavor I don't know
It's
about.
not new. It's not new.
It's new to him. Look at
White
that face.
chocolate strawberry.
Something like that.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
There's strawberry banana I've seen.
No, it was different.
Interesting.
Yeah, they were in the mini shot glasses. Maybe they make more flavors for the mini shot glasses.
I haven't seen the mini shots at the Eagles Landing package store, though.
At the one that me and you stopped by,
Mm-hmm.
they have them by the counter. You can just ask which flavor you want. So
You need to fill your stocking with that thing. I mean, let's fill these up.
that's true.
I'm so glad that we've almost drunk that entire glass over there.
You taste nothing. It's good.
It goes down like water, Tim.
Flowing like water.
I'm gonna have more.
Jesse's trying to pawn off his.
I feel bad. All right. There you go. Oh.
Okay.
How many goes? She's drinking right out of the bottle.
All right. So the two of you are observing an early Thanksgiving this weekend.
I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm excited.
What are you most looking forward to with it?
People getting together.
I was hoping you'd say like pumpkin pie or
Oh, corn casserole.
corn
Wait.
casserole.
You like corn casserole?
Tim, tell me we can recover from this. What are you looking forward to?
Jess, I didn't know he was going to shoot you down like that.
I don't think anybody did.
He said, I hope we can recover from this.
I thought he was like, I love corn casserole. Nope.
So I have two favorite things during Thanksgiving. One is my mom's homemade sugar cookies that she makes every holiday season.
Ooh.
Shut up. Shut up. Yeah.
Actually, I have three things. Two is the green bean casserole.
Mm-hmm.
I love the green bean casserole.
This is bullcrap, man.
And three, I don't like regular sweet potatoes.
It's the same thing.
But I love sweet potato pie.
What does your family sweet potato pie consist of?
I don't know.
Does it have marshmallows?
No. Sweet potato pie?
Yeah.
Like the dessert?
Yeah.
I don't think there's usually marshmallows on it.
What about honey?
Honey?
Mm-hmm. Cinnamon?
Ash, I'm going to be honest
He
with
just
you.
eats it. He doesn't cook it.
I don't know who bakes what, but the sweet potato pie is delicious.
But you're a chef.
No, I'm a griller.
Oh.
I grill, Ash.
He's a grillman.
I do not bake in the kitchen.
I don't think that's baking.
Although
It's baking.
Jasmine is making a pound cake that she does like from scratch, and it's very delicious.
Is it?
Yes. She'll probably make a big tray, so we'll save you a piece.
Please.
No. No. Tim just named 6 things. And interesting. Really? Is there marshmallows in it? I named one thing.
Jess, he went hard.
Tim, recover from this.
Ash, so tell me why you made that reaction to Jesse's corn casserole. Do you guys have corn casserole at your Thanksgiving?
No.
No, they don't stoop down to that level.
Who do you ask? When you ask who says the first thing out of the gate for Thanksgiving is corn casserole.
I think Jesse's just getting pissed off at this point.
I like corn casserole. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you like deviled eggs?
I'm not telling you.
He doesn't like deviled eggs.
I don't
Do
like
you?
deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs.
Yeah, I do too. It's like the only time of the year I'll eat them. But yeah.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing for the holiday season?
I can't wait.
So my grandmother makes broccoli and rice casserole.
That sounds very good.
And it's broccoli with rice and cheddar cheese.
The man named a casserole, by the way, so people at home know. He also named a casserole.
It's worth writing home about. That's all I'm going to say.
Sure it is.
I don't know why he went so hard at you, Jess.
I don't either. I don't know what's wrong with liking that. And the man has the unmitigated gall to spit the first thing out of his mouth is a casserole. Broccoli, no less.
I will say, though, I know turkey is usually a focal point, but I'm not the biggest fan of turkey. I know it's usually how it's cooked, and some people who smoke turkey, it's really good, but a few turkeys, they're just a little too dry.
Are you
What
a
would
ham
you
guy?
rather have?
Ham.
I'm
Ham?
ham.
Yeah.
I don't touch the turkey if there's ham on the table.
I do both, but I prefer the ham over
It
the
is very
turkey.
hard to get turkey that's not just bone dry.
Yeah, that's my problem. Mashed potatoes, I'm a big fan of, though, too.
Mm.
I'm really a big fan of everything. I'll get a little bit of everything, then I'll take a break, go back for seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
Then
Take
I'll
a break.
Take a break.
Go
Eat
back
some,
for
eat
third.
some dessert. Have a
Play
cup of coffee
Play
because
some golf cart football.
you know they bring out the coffee around
Yeah,
8
they do.
o'clock.
Yeah,
Yep.
they do.
And then you go back for more. And then by that time, the 8:30 game's on.
Mm-hmm.
You get dinner and a show. And this year it's the Pats, so
That's exciting. That's going to be really exciting. Although we're going to get embarrassed. It's going to be a rough game.
never say that. I mean,
I will.
the Jets beat the Bills. Anything's possible.
The Jets are a really good team this year.
They're a good defensive team. Not the best on offense.
Yeah, that's true.
Dan would agree with me.
Yeah.
But their defense is really good.
Can I tell you something that cracked me up this past week when I was listening back to the last episode? You said something about Dan playing a game with Abby. and Tim said, Dan, take an L every once in a while.
Oh, yeah, the bowling game.
Oh, when I said he gets really pissed off or something at
Yes.
losing?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He was talking about that game. What is it called? Switch
Sports.
Switch Sports?
Hey, it's fun. I played it with him this past week.
So it's the exact same thing as Wii Sports?
No.
Oh.
No, bowling is in it. Tennis is in it. So the first 6 games, bowling, tennis, there's a sword game. It's like combat or something. My favorite is badminton. Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
With the little ball and the net springs off of it?
What is that? What is that thing called? A shuttlecock.
Sure. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I had no idea. But that game is like tennis, but better because there's speeds on the thing. You know, if you hit it and then it'll go up and then slow down.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
It's way more fun. And then they have tennis also, but we didn't play it. And then they had volleyball, which we didn't play either. And soccer. Soccer's on that.
Did you play that?
No, because he
Okay.
only had one leg strap. I didn't play it at all. No, we only played bowling and badminton. It's a lot of fun, though. I wouldn't pay $60 for it, but if it was like on sale,
Golf
it'd be a
is coming.
purchase. Golf, yeah, golf's fun.
I thought it was a $40 game.
It might be a 40.
Okay.
I don't know what the price is. I just saying I wouldn't pay 60 for it.
Yeah.
I hope it's 40.
I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Can we come back to this holiday season?
Sure.
Please.
Ash, where do you spend the holidays? Does everybody go to your parents or do you go to your grandparents? Or where
Yeah.
does it go?
Yeah. When I was a kid, we used to go to my grandparents, but I would say the last 10, 15 years, everything's been at our house.
Who all goes?
In recent years, only my mom's parents. Sometimes my dad's sister and her family will stop by, but it's mainly just my mom's parents. My dad's mom has been pretty much bedridden the last year and a half or so, so she won't be able to come.
Mm-hmm.
But
Is everybody coming home for Thanksgiving? Is Tanner coming home?
Tan should be home hopefully the day before Thanksgiving.
Is he staying the whole weekend?
I think so.
Nice.
I hope so.
Did you tell him that you bought that Switch?
Oh yeah.
It'd been cool to just smack
You
it
telling
right
me
in
didn't
front of
open
his
it yet?
face.
And he's got no, I haven't told him that. But when he comes home, he'll have his copy of Violet, Pokemon Violet, ready to play.
Thought that was a Christmas gift.
No, I'm just giving it to him.
Oh, you're just okay.
That way he can play it before then.
Does he have time to play games, or is he usually pretty busy like you?
To be honest, I don't know. I feel like on the weekends he probably has time too, and I think that he should just to kind of get out of the academic world.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he'll have some time to play it. But it's just been a different dynamic in the last year because Caden's gotten married, and he won't be home for Christmas this year. So that's going to be different.
Are they like going to her family side?
I'm sure he'll come over in the afternoon at some point, but it's just part of
Part of life.
everyone getting older, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Jess, where are we having Thanksgiving this year? Your
Here.
parents?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I know last year we had it there just because everybody was home, and then we switched because they did Christmas and
Yeah.
they've just flip flopped. But
Yeah, I
I'm sure it's
forgot
back
about
to
that.
normal.
Yeah, we did do things Christmas Eve here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed you're not going to be here for Christmas Eve.
Yeah. It'll be different.
It's just a new chapter.
Yeah, I'll be back for and to be honest, man, it's probably the only this happened once every 7 years where I get 2 days off for Christmas because it's Saturday and Sunday. So, we just had to do it. I mean, I guess technically next year kind of cuz it's Sunday and Monday. But we'll be here, you know, if we alternate, we'll be here for Christmas next year. So it's just, you know, it's one of those things you just kind of get used to. So it'll be fine. I'll be back here for Christmas night, though. We're going to stop by on the way home. So somehow, hopefully, if we can coordinate it and get whatever time we get to your place, maybe we do a
just,
little.
You just text us your ETA, and then Ashton will figure out, and
Yeah.
then we can all swing by.
Yep.
It'll probably be like 7 though. 7:30. All right. It's Christmas.
It's kind of weird that Christmas falls on a Sunday, so it's like right back.
Yeah, right back at it on Monday.
Yeah.
I ain't going to work on Monday.
No, you getting the day off?
Well, the way that companies observe it, if it lands on that weekend.
See, I asked that yesterday at work, and they were like, "No, we're working." I hate that.
I wonder how mine is. I haven't asked.
I hate you.
It should be, if it lands on a Saturday, it's observed on Friday. And if it's on Sunday, it's observed on Monday.
You would think.
And then New Year's should be the same way.
Not for logistics, Tim.
Should I take the day off for my birthday?
What day is it on?
2 days after New Year's.
But what day does that fall on?
Yeah, what day? I mean.
Well, New Year's is on Sunday.
A Tuesday?
So Tuesday.
I don't think I'm going to.
I don't take off on my birthday.
Yeah.
I don't either.
It's just like when you get to a certain age, you don't really do anything anyway. So.
20.
He's heartbroken.
Ash, I'm right behind you. I'll be there. Don't worry.
Yeah, 8 months after that.
Yeah, 8 months. It's nothing. We can enjoy it together.
Cheers, brother.
You guys are old. Good?
It's very good.
Good.
And I don't feel anything.
I told y'all it was good. Hey,
You can finish that jar in a day or two.
no, I know. It's ridiculous. And it's like $24. $20, something like that.
Do you prefer drinking that over like a beer?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't feel bloated after I drink that.
that's the thing. I like beer and I love to drink it, but I just feel so fat
Yeah.
after 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I can like, I mean, right now I'm feeling it. And typically the next day I feel fine. But I got another one of those in the car Saturday. Building that Lego.
I can't wait.
Having some sour apple.
I can't wait
You're
for
making
that.
me want to open one of my Lego sets that I have on the back
Hey.
door.
That's what we're doing.
If you're not building them, then what use is them?
Ash, I have that bonsai tree.
You don't have to tell me.
Is that retired?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it in a long time. Ashton needs that.
I think I've had it for a year.
Don't buy it, though. Because your birthday's coming up.
I think I have 9 Lego sets that I have not opened.
9?
Dude, wait till you hear Navarro's number.
Yeah, I know.
But
That he hasn't opened?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it yet.
Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tim's
mine-
got big hitters, though, that are sealed. All of his are big sets.
I like big sets.
I would expect nothing less.
I know. Look at the guy. Look at the jumpsuit he's
The
in.
man hits hard.
Yeah.
Hey, what have you guys listened to this week? Favorite song this week?
So I listened to the live album of Mariana's Trench. So,
Which we listened to on the way home from the cabin.
yes. Yeah, we did. I probably Fallout on that one. I like the way they do it live. You really hear something about playing it live. You really hear the guitars the way they're supposed to be played. It just sounds really good. So, it's been that. Mariana's Trench. Tim's got to check again.
Tim's checking his history.
Well, as you know, there's this artist named Khalid that I usually listen to.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a lot of him and Christmas songs.
Favorite Christmas song, Tim, for this week?
This week?
Yep. What have you been hitting repeat on?
I think, I don't remember the song, but I think Kelly Clarkson's old Christmas album and obviously Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm.
Can't have enough Mariah Carey on your Christmas playlist, Dan. Dan?
I see a bunch of photos going around the internet right now of Mariah Carey, but she's like frozen. And it says just be prepared, guys. Mariah Carey's thawing out right now.
Ashton hates Mariah Carey's songs for
Me?
Christmas. Or
Dan.
Dan.
Oh, I was
Dan.
about to say, no, I don't hate it.
No, Dan does. He thinks they're very overrated and overplayed. I love them.
There's just one.
It's just the one song.
I get very jazzed up when I hear that song.
Yeah, it's good.
The bells, they only come in the beginning. Yeah. It's a good song. It really is. I don't know why he's got against it.
Did Seth do anything about that?
I haven't talked to him yet. That's all we'll say. Okay. We'll tell you later. What about you, Ash? Are you listening to something?
All right, so yes, there is a Japanese artist that I really like, and her name is Lisa, and she just dropped a new album this week called Lander, Lander. She's got a song on there called Shampoo Song, and it is good. And then I've also been listening to Disloyal Order of Water Buffaloes like crazy. I'll start listening to Christmas songs this weekend. I think my favorite Christmas song right now is either the Charlie Brown theme song, Linus and Lucy, or I have really been a fan of Frank Sinatra's Christmas songs, especially the man's version of Jingle Bells. It just gets me where I want to be.
I have the vinyl.
It just gets me where I want to be, Jess.
You want to listen to it when we're building the Lego?
Don't tease me now.
All right. You bring your Christmas
I've got
vinyls?
a golden
Yeah, you do.
Charlie Brown vinyl to bring over.
Yeah. Is it still in the cellophane wrapping?
Of course. I don't take anything out of cellophane wrapping unless it's on deck.
Do you have a vinyl player?
No.
What's funny is
great.
he didn't even think about it. He just picked it
I
up.
know.
I didn't even check the price tag.
Because he was on vacation, first of all, and he was in the
Yeah,
cabin.
it was.
He goes, I need this. And didn't even look. Wasn't it like $40? It's expensive vinyl.
That's what happened on at Target on Sunday.
Yeah.
It was like
That's a $100 Lego.
$140. How did that happen?
Is that when you texted? You said he said I'm in my Peanuts pajamas, listening to Christmas music, building a Lego.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was feeling it.
So what's your love for Peanuts? Is it like just childhood memories, or do you just actually enjoy it still?
So I didn't watch Peanuts until I was in middle school. So there's nothing related to it with childhood. I think my favorite part of it is the music.
Yeah.
And there's something about the simplicity of the episodes that I just really like. But it's definitely the music and the setting. The Christmas episode especially. Have both of you seen it?
It's been years, but I have seen it.
Have you
It's
seen
been
it?
a long time.
Okay.
I haven't watched Charlie Brown probably since I lived in Jersey, I think. Before I was 10 years old.
I think it's something too about the I think part of the fun of Christmas is the childhood innocence part of it.
I watch, me and Billy watch Frosty every year, and I go back and watch all of the, like Little Drummer Boy, Rudolph, all the claymation stuff.
Right.
I love going back and watching all those.
Yeah. Yeah. The there's something about that. I don't know if you would call it escapism, but just maybe the longing to return to that childhood thing of Christmas. But I think Christmas changes as you get older, where it shifts away from whatever it is that you're getting to just how happy you are to be with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a good shift because it's a time for you really to be, same thing with Thanksgiving, just thankful to have, your family around you. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess that's where we're going to end it.
Brandon,
We
looking
are-
forward to having you on next week, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him again. We're going to talk some Legos. We'll talk Star Wars. We'll talk football.
And post Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's going to be Black Friday night, so we'll be talking about what we used to buy on Black Friday, if we're doing anything this year.
Hang up the pumpkin spice and bring out the eggnog.
Tim, I hope that you will have a Right Stuff receipt in your inbox.
But we're doing it on Black Friday.
Correct.
Okay.
The end of the day on Black Friday.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Happy Thanksgiving, Belgium.